Yo, 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 what's up? What up? What up? What up, everybody? Welcome back to the Solidcast. I know it's been a little bit, I know it's been a little while. Um, Glad to see everybody in the chat. Shout out to you. Hope you guys are having a good Saturday night. I'm over here sweating bullets. I got the Celtics score to the right of me. You know what I mean? Just trying to get through it. But hope everybody's doing good, man. I see you guys in the chat, Luke chat. I see all y'all. I got a couple friends here, but I also got a special guest, you know.
Yo.
I call him the NWO, Alex and Fratanga. You know, they're Hollywood.
Wait, Alex
you know,
coming?
Maybe.
Yeah, I sent Alex a link.
Yes, sir.
I sent Alex a link. Oh, there's Medina! Let's go, Medina!
That is I.
Ooh, you were out fucking someone's wife, weren't you?
No, that was yesterday actually.
Okay.
And then I went to a Yankee game. It was awesome.
Blaze, do not let this man meet your wife. Keep him away.
Come on. Meds is the type of guy where I could leave my girl naked and run to the store. I know.
100%. Listen, I only do that to strangers.
What are we drinking on the house tonight, Meds?
This is a Stella Artois.
Ooh.
Not bad.
And
That's
the
not
Knicks
bad.
Knicks cup. And I don't even like the Knicks. I just happen to have this cup in my house.
Yeah, I got a 42 ounce Modelo. So I'm
Modelo, baby.
I'm drinking what Blaze is drinking, but like 3 times as the size.
Yeah, I got 2 of them. I got more in the fridge, but
Unforgiven is here. He's
Hell
not in
yeah.
Alex's stream. Unforgiven.
yeah,
How you
Unforgiven sneaking out, man. He been sneaking out. Yo,
Unforgiven doesn't like Alex's boyfriend.
who's Alex's boyfriend?
Reforge. That's what Unforgiven calls Reforge game. Oh, here, let me actually let me put this stream in the Discord. We had a power stream. We had me, Alex, Colt, and Gaz.
Wow.
We were the draw.
How was that?
Man, you know what? I said what I wanted to say to Colt, and he was pretty cool about it.
You tell him. I'm gonna have to tune in.
Yeah,
Oh,
Colt,
dude,
Colt behind the scenes is actually pretty loose.
I'm sure he's a swell guy.
Dude. Yeah, I asked him about the Redfall stuff, you know, like how he got the hands-on preview and all that. And he was he didn't fucking dodge any questions by any means. So I was like, all right. I wasn't there like to pursue I wasn't there to prosecute him or anything like that. It was like the first time I ever gotten to talk to Colt Eastwood, and I was quite surprised to see that
That was the first time you've ever talked to him?
Yeah, that's the first time I've ever talked to
Bro,
Colt
you've been
Eastwood.
roasting that dude for like 6 years.
That's what I was thinking, right? Shout out to India. Oh shit. Hello, greetings from India. Finally catching live. Appreciate you, bro. It's crazy. You never know who's watching you, what time zone they're in.
Awesome.
Meds
Yeah,
with the elf bar? Yeah, I got one over here too.
Wait, what explain this to me? Is that a vape or is that bud?
It's a nicotine vape.
Wait, I have the elf tank. This is the strawberry ice cream. This one's pretty dope.
So
they sell those all the way over there too, huh? I thought they only sold these locally. They
sell these. There's like places where you can only buy them flavorless, but the place I go to, they got it all the flavors.
Yeah, so New York got the same problem with it because Massachusetts banned flavors, but you know.
No, actually, I think it's just Jersey because I just moved back to New York.
In Jersey,
they still had the flavored joints, but they had them in the back. You had to ask for them.
Wow.
I started me a bit of Molly before we started. I might do some more right now. But
do your thing, bro. We're getting fucked up. I'm drinking.
Let's go.
The Solidcast is back. We took like 2 months off. I know the people missed us.
It's like Meds was facing some legal issues with like Blaze was what was Blaze doing?
Playing bootleg SOCOM.
That's all that fucking.
He was waiting for Sony.
doing.
He was waiting for Sony to crush it. He was waiting for Sony to come and crush Microsoft. And
he went into hibernation for the showcase, and he's like,
"We're gonna get into this." This showcase.
Right. Introduce the show. Tell the people what's up. Tell the people where you've been. What's going on?
Yes, please.
Listen. First of all, I mean, I'm sorry, chat. I gotta give you guys an apology. I haven't been in the mood to do the podcast, bro. I'm sick. Listen, I'm so sorry about this. I'm gonna be real, but I'm sick of seeing people's face on thumbnails with their mouth open. I I can't do it, bro. I see certain shit. I see people getting upset over every like. Listen, I used to be that guy who used to get upset over like dumb shit, like games going to PC, you know. But eventually you get over it. You're like, all right, it is what it is.
Yeah,
bro.
you saw your PS4 in half and you get over it.
You get over it, right? Exactly.
Honestly.
You had to bring that one up, huh?
You gotta, yeah.
Nah, but you know, it is what it is, bro. You guys should not be getting upset. Like some people get way too upset over this shit, bro. It's like if a lot of people own everything at this point, and you know what I mean. So just play the games where they're at. If you know what I mean, like I don't want to get into this whole conversation. I don't give a fuck. Listen, I prefer PlayStation exclusive. That's never gonna change. But I'll say this for the 1,000th time, dude. I don't give a fuck where the games play. I just want to play them at their best. So if that's on PlayStation, that's where it's going to be played at. You know what I mean?
At the end of the day, bro, we're fans of games, bro.
That's it.
I know, like, yeah, you guys are fans of games. I know. Although, the Alex and Colt were having the discussion on the stream, and it's like I guess even myself, right? Like we're kind of like old time gamers. We were used to like banger after bangers dropping back in our day, right? We're used to more, and now it's like seems like people are just I don't know, they're happy enough with these live for service games, and that's just like that's what they're gonna be behind. So I was like, man, I don't know. Am I outgrowing gaming, or is out gaming growing me? Like I can't tell.
I think it's a little bit of both, man.
Yeah,
I'm going through the same thing. Like I've been in a gaming funk for a while, and it's mostly because I feel like gaming is not catering to me anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's we're hitting a slump, is what they call it, right? Where it's just
like I'm aging out of the target demographic. I think that's the key. We're aging out of the target demographic, and they're aiming for like the younger crowd that likes this kind of bullshit. And we're not really into that.
No, I know, and it's just like it's like the whole gaming is for everyone thing, right? But I feel like they're not even targeting people who actually. Like they're targeting people who just barely started playing games when they became popular.
The casual is always going to be a target. For Tenga,
what type of gamer?
For Tenga, do you play like? So what have you been playing other than Vampire Survivor? Like, what do you play? I'm just
actually, recently I've been playing the what's it called? The Outer Wilds, and it's a
that sounds familiar. What the?
I know
it's
Outer
a space game.
It's
it's
a game where like there's a time loop and you have to like get everything done before time is up, right?
Yes. You start off on a planet, you fly to other planets, you have to figure out. And it's really fun. And it's like a breath of fresh air because I've been playing like a lot of Yakuza, and guys, I fucking love Yakuza, but I'm not gonna lie to you. Sometimes those like having to read a bunch of shit gets to you. You're like, I can't. I need some gameplay.
Eating,
huh? Yeah, like when you play Yakuza, there's a lot of fucking reading, a lot of reading. Yeah. So
I don't mind it sometimes, Yeah.
But sometimes like they overdo it. So yeah, no, I've been playing that. Then I've been playing Halo Infinite because I'm getting ready for the new season, Halo Infinite 4 season. Trash me all you want, Blaze. I know.
No.
Complete. But
dude,
you know Erica's what? Here. She's not even in Alex's stream. She's here. Bring her onto the stream with us.
Hey.
Yes. Erica, how you doing?
Yo, Meds, behave.
No, Erica is a friend, sir.
Yeah. Plus, Alex is her husband. You don't want to mess with that.
Yeah, you don't want to get Alex upset. Yeah.
I respect her and her husband and her boyfriend a lot.
Meds is like, but there's room for a second boyfriend.
No.
So basically, I want to say this. So you guys both, well, first of all, Meds, you complained to me about Halo. Like Meds wants to play Halo 5, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
We can't get through this game. Like it's the one I beat all the.
No, I can get through the game. I can't get a hold of you. Yo, this guy's a ghost, man. All he wants to do is play SOCOM clones.
So
I'm done with that.
What is the latest SOCOM clone you've been playing?
It's a pile of trash. Actually, I don't. It's not even worth bringing it up right now. Honestly, this line is worth bringing up my nose though. So that's what I'm gonna do.
Hey,
do what you gotta do, brother. Nah, but I'm done with the SOCOM game, bro. Oh shit!
God, did you just actually do coke?
No, not coke. That's Molly.
Oh, all right.
You sniffed it though? You're a crazy motherfucker, man.
This dude's crazy as fuck, bro. Fuck.
Crazy
listen,
man.
But look,
hey man, mute yourself next time, fool.
Right. Of course.
He gives two shits. He's feeling. You feeling good, huh? Fuck yeah.
Oh man, all that matters is that I feel good. Yeah. You're gonna regret this, right? I know.
I told Fred he could do all the drugs he wanted on the show.
All of them.
did.
All of them, except I won't do crack or heroin because I don't do that shit.
Yeah, I mean that's on meth. That's the third. That's the big one. But no, about Halo, for you're not gonna ever get pushback from here. I actually booted up Halo last night. Surprisingly, they got new theme music. They got all new. Like I just like the tone of Halo. Like I feel like they've added a bunch of like shit to grind for. First thing I do is hit the shop. Like they've the
armors are sick.
Yeah,
the latest armors are sick. The Aqua Hex and all that shit is sick. But
surprisingly, yeah.
People aren't here for that. People are here to hear us trash PlayStation and Blaze.
Yes,
it's gonna break your heart.
Yes,
it's gonna break your heart, Blaze. But we got to do it.
Well, all right. So you guys both watch the show, obviously. Let me just say this.
Anybody's stream?
Yeah, I was
during
on
the
Gas.
show. He did a stream where on Gas on the main channel.
Yeah,
on Game On Daily. Right. Yeah, because I went to his other channel, Septic Tank. Not Septic. Septic Sauce to see if you were there, but it was like an old stream.
Yeah.
But I got to go check that stream out then because I would love to see your live reaction.
Well,
so, yeah, tell us everything.
Look, let me just start off with saying like. Gaz was like, "Oh, Blaze, they're gonna kill it," and I think Gaz, as an Xbox fan, was saying, "Blaze, they're gonna kill it. They're gonna kill it as like a defense mechanism. So just in case they did kill it, he would be like, see, I told you." But I went in there with the lowest of expectations because I know. Listen, Sony of the last 4 or 5 years, they haven't showed a single thing unless they're prepared to show it. And I know people don't want to hear that, and people expect it. I even expected at least Naughty Dog or something, but. I went in there with the lowest expectations. So for me, was it an enjoyable show? I'm going to tell you it was an enjoyable show. But if we're talking about first party, it's a 2 out of 10. I mean, it's a bad showing. Really. So I want to start off with you guys. Look, you want to start with the negatives or the because there are some positives.
Let's really, get the positives out of the way because I didn't even get a chance to really do that on the other stream. All right. Okay. The positives.
So, go ahead. Give me your positives.
All right, off the bat, this makes the Xbox One showcase look a lot better. So let's get that out. I don't know. Like anything, this really makes it a lot easier for Xbox, but they can still fumble it because it's Xbox. But fucking Dragon's Dogma, right? I think that's something a lot of people have been waiting years for, and
absolutely.
it looked good. It looked finished. It looked polished.
Oh, there he is. Hold on. Wait a second. Explain this shit to me. First of all, Meds, you always comment on my videos, but you never fucking show up to my live streams to hang out. What the fuck's going on there?
All right.
Well, I was napping before the podcast.
Oh, you were napping. Whose wife were you napping with?
I was alone in my bedroom.
That's a lie. There's always a pair of cheeks in that bedroom, my boy.
I want to warn you ahead of time. Your wife is in the stream, Alex. I'm just saying.
Also, Blaze, hold on, Blaze. I text you the other day, and you have not responded to me. By the way,
that's not true.
That's true.
That's absolutely true because literally I called Blaze earlier and we discussed him not texting me back.
Look, chat. You ready for this, chat? Look, ready? I text Blaze on Wednesday at 7:44, and the last text that I got from him that I sent him was Blaze. What is it? Blaze Xbox now, and he hasn't responded to me. Look, he hasn't responded, chat. That's the last text I got.
He just did right now.
You did. Meds just complained to me about the same thing.
You don't text me back when I text you, and now you're fucking ducking me? What's going on, Blaze?
No, I'm glad. Alex, first of all, I'm glad you're here, bro. Are you dual streaming?
I'm streaming on my stream right now, yeah.
Holy fuck.
It's supposed to be Alex. It's supposed to be Alex stream night, but
it is. This is what I gotta go. This is what I try to tell. Like, you see the competition I have to go. Like, little Blaze has to put up with this shit, man.
Little Blaze. No. Don't give me that bullshit. Don't give me that. Oh, little Blaze. If you would make content, you would grow a community, and you wouldn't have to worry about competition. But there's no competition on YouTube because everybody still has to hang out with each other, and that's fine. So don't give me that bullshit about like, competition. Hey, Blaze, when was the last time you made a video?
That's a good question, Blaze. I didn't even
Couple months. Couple months.
Wow.
Meds. Why aren't you pulling your friend?
Honestly,
being like, listen here, you are the future. You're supposed
I tell you
to
what,
put out the content.
Alex, and Fortanga, this goes to you guys. I'll tell you what.
Okay.
For people that think editing videos and doing those little, listen, I used to look at Alex's clip, I'm like, man, like, oh, he's just taking shots of people, adding a Homer Simpson meme, and bro, all that editing is not fucking easy and it's time consuming. So I just want to say, for Tanga as well, that shit is not that shit's very time consuming. You know, it eat up your whole day.
Yeah. It is. It's, I mean, well, here's the thing though. I'm gonna tell you this though, Blaze. Remember how we were talking about people putting stupid fucking surprised soy faces in their thumbnails? You know, we're talking about a specific guy, you know, that talks like this.
I'm watching his video right now.
Yeah. So this motherfucker.
I'm watching his video right now.
Can open up.
This
motherfucker can open up his video.
He just called Plucky Squire a phone game.
What?
I don't know about that.
And also,
Squire.
Plucky Squire looks cool as fuck.
Plucky Squire might have been the best thing they've shown the whole show.
No, sir. Dragon's Dogma is.
Dragon's Dogma. I think.
What?
No, Dragon Dog. No, people don't even understand that. No one even played the first one, Alex. That's the problem. A lot of people.
Bro, lies, cap. Bro,
I love Dragon's Dogma. I love it. I'm glad. Listen, I'm glad to see that return. I'm serious. It needed, like, they remastered it, didn't they? Like, bring it right back out or something. But it needs a facelift. It was aging pretty bad.
It does. Podcast while you're on your live stream.
Mez is just upset because he can't roleplay as a home wrecker. Dude, that's why.
I mean, I do that in IRL. It's all good.
You know, Alex, while we have you here, how about this?
Yes.
Right? Xbox got all the momentum, right? All they got to do is come out, have a good showing. Right?
That's it.
And, okay, but Alex, let me ask you something. Let's say they have a great show, right?
Uh-huh.
They still have to deliver and put out quality games. Like, they can have a good show.
Are you really going to use that quality line with me right now?
But Alex is not about quality games.
What is it?
Alex plays Path of Exiles. He's not about.
I played Path of Exile, bro.
Path is a good game.
Have you seen the skill tree in Path of Exile?
Yeah, that's why I stopped playing it.
That's why I stopped. Everybody always quits when the game says press the P key on your keyboard. They go, oh shit, I'm having a stroke, and they pass out.
Too much, right?
And they uninstall it.
You have to read stats and all that shit. You know,
it's good. It's a good game.
Oh.
No, I think if the showcase is good, then those quality games will be there.
Alex, so we were on the topic of good things we liked about the showcase. What was a good thing you liked about the showcase?
Dragon's Dogma 2.
That was it, right? Yeah.
That was it.
That was it.
Come on, Alex. What about that Sekiro? What about Phantom Zero? That looked
Phantom Zero just started development last year, and it's a sequel to a phone game.
It's a sequel to a phone game. I was gonna say that. Yep.
I didn't even know that part. Whoa.
Yep.
Okay.
So surprise.
I read that on Twitter yesterday. Yep.
It's a sequel
I went to look it up, and the first thing that came up was the phone game.
Yeah, everything from these, like, not for nothing, like these like new like Asian developers that are coming out. It looks like, how do I put this? You know how Blizzard has crazy cinematics for all their trailers and their games are like tiny little, like, I feel like it's just like that. Like, you see these crazy trailers.
The cinematics look amazing. Then when you play a Blizzard game, you're like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, like I don't trust these games from these developers.
Although the new
especially when it's their first game or the second game, no.
Space Hulk is like that first game I've been seeing that actually looks like the trailer's advertised.
Bro,
you know what would be sick? You know what would be sick if Xbox had Space Marine 2 on Game Pass day one.
Oof.
That would be sick.
They got a lot of other Warhammer games on Game Pass.
If Xbox had Space Marine 2 on Game Pass day one, that's a wrap. The show's over. They win.
Yes.
Okay,
Space Marine 2 is a wrap, my boy. It's over.
Alex, okay, so would you say the 360 had all the momentum in the world going into the Xbox One?
The only reason it had the momentum was because the PS3 shit the bed.
Right.
I didn't think the 360 was that good. I was not.
The 360 awesome, but I don't think the Xbox One did have momentum because
the only reason the 360 was
weak.
The only reason the 360 was good was because the PS3 was $600 fucking dollars.
Yeah.
Like they started. It was like the tortoise and the hare type of situation where like the Xbox came out the gate killing it, and then
The
by
first
the end,
PS3, yeah.
PlayStation won because like at the end, PlayStation dropped like 3, 4, 5 bangers a year, like the last like 2-3 years of the PlayStation. At the end of the 360 gen, there was Halo
But they also
4
dropped
and there
the
was
price.
Gears 3, and that's like it.
They dropped
Yo.
the price of the PS3 as well.
Blaze, were you in denial about how bad this was when you first saw it, or were you completely accepting of all of it?
I was completely. I accepted it. I even told Gaz the week before. I said, "Dude, it's not going to be the show you guys think it is. It's not."
Oh
Like,
man! All right, boys.
You
I
didn't think
gotta
it was-
head out.
All right,
Alex,
My
appreciate
stream,
you,
my
bro.
stream's
back-
being.
Go
My
back
chat,
to your
my
thing.
chat is getting wild. They're spamming feet. I gotta go.
I
Erica,
got you, bro.
Erica
Appreciate
stays
you.
though. Erica
Meds,
don't
I'm
go.
gonna fuck your butt later. I'll see you. Bye.
Bye. He's been drinking even longer today than I have. I just
Yeah,
started drinking the minute
He started
I got back
early.
up. Oh man, dude, I started drinking like at 1 p.m. The minute I was like, all right, I'm gonna talk to Colt Eastwood. I got to be a little inebriated.
All right, so positives for it. You gave your positives.
Okay, yeah. In terms of positives, okay, well, fuck, man.
Actual positives, not like sarcasm.
Man, it's very hard to say because every time they showed a transition, I thought, okay, they're about to show something huge, right? Because they rolled those fancy transitions
Yeah, same.
every
same.
like 5 minutes. I'm like, okay, this is it, right? They're gonna show something. That means like first party, right? Nah, man, that was killing my hype a lot. But
Yeah,
I
honestly,
guess
that
so.
was a
Talos
mistake.
Principle 2 highlight of the stream. Because have you ever
that
played
puzzle
the first
game, right?
Yeah, you haven't played
Talos
the first
Principle 1 is fire. Yeah,
Yeah, it's
a
fire. It's real
classic.
good.
Yeah,
Real good game. Then they showed that what was it? Ultros, that psychedelic
That did look good.
yeah, psychedelic
The art in
Metroidvania
that
game.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I'm gonna play that on drugs. So I was like, okay, that looks pretty fucking
absolutely.
sick. Yeah. And those two were my positives. Dragon's Dogma 2, but everybody's already called that. Man, other than that, this whole show was held together. This show was held together by a lot of padded filler content. And it's like you could tell Spider-Man was what they were going to end it with. And when you knew that, you're just like, all right, my hype is dead. Like my
They
hype
showed
died.
so much of Spider-Man. They could have.
Yeah, a little too much to be honest.
I wasn't even that into the footage that I was seeing, if I'll be honest with you. Like I was like,
The thing is, bro, these games again, this game's gonna be fantastic. I have no doubt about it. I'm sure I'm gonna love it when I play it, and I will play it. But I'm not gonna be wowed by anything. I'm not gonna feel like anything is new. Like it just feels very.
it's Spider-Man.
It feels like Spider-Man. Yeah, it feels like Spider-Man. And now they gave it a little touch of Uncharted with all the cool little set pieces and stuff. And I do appreciate that they're going to different boroughs. And like I always said, oh, Spider-Man only works in New York as a superhero. But you see how he's like going across like bodies of water, like with the little cranes and shit. Like
Yeah, that was
make it work.
listen.
I
That was
mean-
an impressive set piece. I'm not even.
Yeah.
I'm dead ass serious.
I was like, man, that'd be so like a fucking Spider-Man in San Francisco would have been sick too, you
Right.
know. But it's like, or fucking
He works
Spider-Man
in big
Dubai.
cities.
Spider-Man Dubai would have been sick. I don't know. Like, I get New York is his whole thing, but
Are you not a superhero fan for it, or is it just like a like?
well, you know,
Everybody loves Spider-Man, right? Like I feel like even
Yeah,
if you're not,
yeah,
He's the most popular superhero.
definitely
Right.
the most popular without a doubt. No, I am into superhero stuff. It's just I'm not into like the video games that often, right? Like I didn't play the Batman games that much. I didn't play the Spider-Man games that much. Like I don't know. I'm not like super hyped for Spider-Man. It's not what I was wanting to see from Sony, like as their only like big presentation. I was hoping to see more. So
you got 3 positives: Dragon's Dogma.
yeah. Dragon's Dogma, fucking Ultros, and Talos Principle 2. I thought those. Oh well, I mean, a lot of people are like Alan Wake. I'm like,
That looked good too. That looked good too. For
Yeah,
real.
I was like,
bullshit.
Alan. I was like, you know. I don't have that many fond memories of Alan Wake 2. Then they showed an Assassin's Creed game, right? A new one, like going
Mirage.
back to its roots.
Yeah.
I'm
Mirage.
like, it's just so hard to care, you know. So
Well, all right. I mean, at least you're not, delusional, and you're not being, I appreciate your honesty. You know what I mean? Were you expecting a mega show? Is this?
Yeah, I mean, who wasn't though, right? 2 fucking years, right? Almost 2 years.
That's
Who wasn't expecting like a big ass show? I can't really blame people's expectations for being a little higher. You know, we didn't even get to see Wolverine, right? We didn't get to see Factions.
Yeah.
I don't think Factions fucking exists.
Well, we're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that.
Yeah. What was your positives, Meds? I think we already went over
real quick before we do that. Let me just address these 2 super chats real quick. We got $4.99 from Lazy Titan on the dead homies. Yes,
On
sir. Hell yeah.
Appreciate
Hell
you.
yeah, he did.
Yeah,
All right, we got 5 pounds from Septic Sauce. That's our boy Gaz from Game On Daily. Come on, Blaze. That show was straight ass.
Oh, ass! It's ass!
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 All right, appreciate.
Come on, bro. Boys. Come on, bro. Appreciate the support.
Okay, so
Meds, first off, Meds, you're gonna have to take that PlayStation neon logo off. It's fucking bugging me. Go rip that shit off your wall right now.
Meds.
Oh, you Blaze.
I mean Blaze. Sorry, Blaze.
You want me to shut that logo off?
My background is the Bronx, baby.
Yeah, you need to shut that shit the fuck.
Oh, hold on. Let me get right to it.
Sony deserves that. Sony deserves that.
Listen,
Sony deserves it after what they did.
Unplug that. Unplug that.
Hell no.
Unplug it for the night.
Unplug it for today. Unplug it for the show.
Meds. Positives, please.
Do it for the culture. So, all right. So positives. Okay. So to be honest, I had a lot of positives. I think there's a lot of cool games that they showed. Like Fritz said, that psychedelic looking joint. What was that? Ultros. That looked heat.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna laugh at me, but that Cat Quest game looked cool too.
Give that.
Really?
Talos Principle 2, Alan Wake 2. I love cats. Alan Wake 2, Metal Gear Solid 3. Obviously, that was CGI, but it's nice to see that it's coming. I'm not like I'm hyped from the games that has CGI trailers, even though again it's a CGI trailer. So how much credit can I give it? Like I'm interested in fair games. I'm interested in what's that other one? The one starts with a C.
By
Firewalk.
Concord.
Yeah, I'm interested in Concord. I'm interested in Marathon by Bungie. I fully believe in Bungie. I'm a big fan of theirs.
Everybody believes in Bungie again.
I always have. And Halo's one of my favorite.
Bungie's never put out a bad product.
I agree with this.
All right, fair enough.
And obviously Spider-Man 2, awesome. Sword of the Sea, that's cool. And I know people are talking shit about this game and making jokes with the name of it, but Gris is one of my favorite games of all time. So I'm definitely looking forward to Neva. Like I'm definitely going to be playing that. And the fact of the matter is that I thought this show overall was good. But I can't give it a high score or think that it was good as a PlayStation show because that's basically what I'm thinking here. Like I'm thinking PlayStation's
first
coming
party
with PlayStation Heat, but they didn't bring really any of that. Which is why I don't think the show was good overall. But I do think that there was a lot of positives to take out of the show, and I do think I'm going to play a lot of these games.
The stakes were high for Sony that night. They were pretty high. Like, it's like, here's your moment to ultimately like show Xbox they have no chance, right? That's what a lot of people are like, man, they're going to show Xbox how a show is done. Man, a lot of those dudes were just not having it that day. They were not having it that day.
No, there's a lot of people hurt and delusional for sure.
Oh,
yeah, dude.
Why don't you give us your positives, please?
Well, look, like I said, like you said, the show itself as a show, it was enjoyable for real. Like there's a bunch of games on that I said, oh, cool, I'll play. The VR stuff was everything VR they showed from Resident Evil. Can't wait to play that. I expected Firewall. That's a first-party PlayStation game. I expected gameplay or something, some sort of announcement. They just kind of slid it. VR, they moved on VR so it was like four showings and they moved on really fast. And I know people, that are not invested in VR will understand what I'm saying, but I was looking forward to a big, strong
VR is awesome. VR is the future. I still
really
believe VR is the future.
I love VR, bro.
And when I played Half-Life Alyx, I was like, yeah, there's no other way you can experience this other than VR.
Bro.
I became a believer in VR. And
Half-Life Alyx is another one people expected this.
Yeah, that was not there.
Yeah.
Well, did we even get a Did we even get Gran Turismo VR? Is that a thing yet?
Yeah, that's launch. That's day one.
Okay,
yeah,
that was day one. All right, yeah. So, man, dude, like, they should have just come out with the announcement. All old PSVR games are now backwards compatible with this VR headset, because it's just.
What the problem is with that, Vertinga, is the tracking. Right, you relied on a camera and a lighting system. So they would have to individually go to each game and fix the tracking. Like, you know, the PSVR 2 has individual cameras on the headset. PSVR 1 had a camera pointed at you and it tracked light. So they would have to individually go to all these games. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. If they could make it backwards compatible, I think they would have. But it's just not like, hey, switch on a switch, let it. You know, they have to actually do some work.
Yeah, I mean,
you know?
Yeah, because of the tracking and shit. But like, holy fuck.
No, it's annoying.
Think about it, because they put out a Beat Saber trailer, and it's like Beat Saber was on PSVR 1. Like,
that's a free upgrade though.
Yeah.
That is a free upgrade. If you own Beat Saber, it's a free upgrade. So that's
something
a lot of those games aren't doing that, which is unfortunate.
You own a PSVR too, yeah, Blaze?
Yeah.
You own a PSVR 2?
Hell yeah, I do.
You did not buy the fucking PSVR 2.
Show it on the screen.
Yeah, you're a lot.
Receipts.
Show
Receipts.
Right here.
That's cap.
Let's see. I want to see for myself.
Is that a PSVR 2?
He does have one. He does have one.
That's a 2?
Yeah, look at the controller.
Hey, now, we want to get real virtual. Put that shit on and see if we can get a better PlayStation showcase.
I did. I was trying to tell you the golf game, the Walkabout Golf is crossplay. I was trying to tell everybody that. But anyway, back to my positives. Listen, I'm not even the biggest Spider-Man fan, but what I've seen, I know people like, oh, it looks like a PS4 game. The problem with that is the PS4 Spider-Man game was already such a juggernaut in terms of the visuals. It was already so fucking beautiful and gorgeous that like when I tell people what to look for on Spider-Man 2, you're gonna see a lot more destructible, maybe like more particle effects. You know what I mean? More ray tracing, shit like that. Because the visuals at this point are they've been pushed in terms of first-party PlayStation games. They're like, these games already look great. So, but I do get it. Like, oh, it looks like a PS4 game or it looks like a cross-gen game still. I get that argument, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, you won't be able to tell until you actually play the game. But I thought Spider-Man was super impressive. Phantom Zero, I don't care that the recent prior game was a mobile game. What I seen on screen looks like a badass, fun game to me. Look right up my alley, like a Dark Souls. I don't know, Ninja Gaiden.
You gotta bring Erica in here because her takes. She put up her reaction on Twitter. I saw it. Her reaction to the event in a very well edited way. I was just like, yeah, this is fucking hilarious because I watched at least 5 different streams of people's live reactions to it. It was hilarious. It was so fucking funny. But yeah, no, like so. Sorry to ruin your fucking positives. I just want to talk shit about it.
Bro, listen, trust me.
I just want to talk shit about the show.
No, like I said.
Oh, she says she can't.
We're about to shit on this shit. So
listen, the handheld thing, to me as a PS Vita and PSP mega fan, right? I own so many Vitas and shit like that. Was very disappointing to see that it's not some standalone thing where you purchase your own games for it. Or why couldn't they even have that be a PS4? It played all PS4 games, let's say, you know, natively. Or you know, native software. Like, listen, will I say, is it cool that I can go lay in bed and take this handheld and, you know, grind some trophies or play a game and finish it off in bed? Is that cool? Yeah, but guess what? I can do that with my fucking cell phone and the little connection things on you know what I mean? It's just, I don't get it. The earbuds, seriously, I'm a fan of, like, I love headsets. I own a shit ton. I'll definitely be picking those up. They'll probably be a shit ton of money, but I'd rather be wearing earbuds than these big bulky headphones for a podcast personally.
Right.
But for the games, dude, Helldivers, the first one was a top-down game that came out of nowhere. But this Helldivers, like, dude, they've been working on this game for like 5 years, bro. Like, they've been, bro. Helldivers wasn't impressive to you, Mez? You didn't like that?
No.
That looked good.
It looked good. I mean, so a lot of the games that they were showing looked good. Like, no doubt, right? A lot of them looked really good.
Yeah, I don't have complaints about the games,
but,
really.
I don't think they showed any bad games, but they definitely showed a lot of not actual gameplay games.
Yeah, a lot of.
Let's move on to that. Go ahead.
Let's move on to the shit. Let's shit on it.
So,
go ahead, bro.
Okay, like, so the first thing, like, because I'm editing my new video, right? And like the first thing, like, I was watching the Iron Lords. You know who the Iron Lords are, right?
Of course, those are my guys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I was, dude, King David was fucking having the time of his life, and J-Dub was just fuming. I was like watching this.
hard.
Yeah. When every time it got to the, he's like, captured on PC. Ha! I was just, oh man, I fell on the floor because I was like, there's like so many instances of like, this is going to be a huge multi-plat show, isn't it? I mean, like, there's nothing wrong with that, Sony. There's nothing wrong with that, right? But like you guys said, it's supposed to be a PlayStation showcase, right?
right.
We're supposed to showcase PlayStation stuff, and there was not a lot of that, man. Like, there really wasn't. Like, even the first party showing was pretty underwhelming. So, man, but like, let's start off with what that first game they showed at the beginning that looked like a CGI trailer. You know, for
The Rogue
it looks like it's
Company
gonna
game.
Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be a live service game. That shit looked just like when they showed off Redfall for the first time. They showed a CG trailer, right?
Right.
No like work in progress build, nothing like that. I was getting those vibes. I was like, oh shit, it's gonna be one of those games, isn't it? Like where the CGI trailer is supposed to like encapsulate what it's going to be, and that wasn't even anything like what Redfall was. Like when I first saw Redfall, it had a CGI trailer just like that. That was like supposed to be all like fancy, but oh my god. So a lot of live service games here, a lot of not actual gameplay, a lot of captured on PC, a lot of no release dates either, by the way. A lot of no release dates
A lot of
at
those.
this event. I was like,
No,
holy
there was
shit.
no release dates for like anything.
Yeah, no. A lot of no release dates and a lot of ambiguousness too, like you know, coming to PlayStation 5, right? But then Microsoft posted that thing on Twitter that showed you that all of those were going to be coming to Xbox, right? So it was like they really had nothing to show. They had nothing to show. And I keep hearing people want to blame Xbox for that, but I'm like, I don't think so, man. I was like, I don't even
for Ting. I feel like everybody crying that PlayStation needed to do something when, you know, after these showcases end up and the Microsoft goes and does their thing, people are gonna forget about the showcases. As long as the games get delivered, you know, and the games come out, and you know what I mean, like these showcases are gonna be forgotten about. You know what I mean? Like that's my thing. Like PlayStation was forced to show their hand, and they had nothing. They had one pair.
You think pressure was put on them by their consumers to show something?
Absolutely, bro. People have been like hounding them for fucking 2 years, you know, and you know, and listen, did I expect a shit ton of indies in a bunch of third-party games? I sure did, but at the end of the day, if I said fine, if they're gonna go along with this thing and actually have a showcase, a little mini E3 moment, I expected at least a fucking logo, like you know, Ghost Tsushima 2, something like, bro, like absolutely nothing. Like
this was honestly nothing. The best way I can describe this is the biggest state of play they ever had, right?
Bro,
like longest, biggest,
the best state of play they have ever done.
Yeah, but it was no E3 replacement showcase by any means. Like,
yeah, because this was supposed to be their E3, right?
Yeah, they're supposed to like. They're supposed to be like what they do to make up for not being at E3. And man, expectations were just high because they should have been high anyway. But fuck. Okay,
people have high expectations for PlayStation in general.
Yeah. Well, like,
they're a victim of their own success here.
I mean, fuck, dude. Let's face it, though. A lot of that hype was generated by social media. Like, a lot of the fanboys on Twitter who just kept saying, like, watch, Sony's going to show how it's done. They're going to show how it's done. And here we are, and they just, they showed nothing for it. I was actually kind of.
Were you rubbing your hands for Tango?
No, dude. I was actually
I
was kind of rooting for them, but I was really kind of annoyed near the end because I was like, you guys really took up all of our time just to show Spider-Man like this. Is like, I don't know.
I rather them showing off like a, what do they call those? The state of plays where they highlight a game and talk about it and go in depth about the gameplay and shit like that. They could have just did that, show a few VR titles and kept it moving. Because all this did was put people's expectations through the roof. Get the everybody was chatting about it like it was gonna, you know, be this big showing it. And unfortunately,
we can blame Sony on that one completely, though. Like, you can completely blame Sony for this one. I guess like if they had nothing to show, I wouldn't have even done a showcase because like now it just kind of hurt them more, right? You know, like they had a momentum going upwards, and
well, we're gonna get Medj. I mean, come on, Medj. Like, were you is this what you expected? Like, were you like, are you kidding me? This is the last thing. When Jim Ryan's like, we have one more game to show you. I remember just being like, well,
when they said last game, I knew it would be Spider-Man. I knew it because that seems to be the only thing that they have coming out this year. Period. So I knew that.
We can't forget Final Fantasy 16, but
yeah, but that's not Sony. You know what I mean? That's why people aren't giving them any credit for that. Because I
still think that's going to come to Xbox eventually too. So
maybe we'll see. Because
I mean, like a whole lot of Xbox. Like Blaze, you got to admit, man, like there's like PlayStation right now. Now that you know most of the games are going to PC, are you a part of that group that's like it devalues the console, or are you part of the group that doesn't give a shit?
Listen. I'm listen, if you check my library on Steam, I own every single PlayStation game on Steam that's ever been put out. So I want to make that clear. But yeah, I still do somewhat feel that I don't give a fuck for things. Don't get me wrong. I don't care that games are on. I really don't. At this point, like once God of War came and Spider-Man came and Last of Us came, I said, and Uncharted, like the floodgates are open, right? But like I don't give a shit. Don't get me wrong. You know, but if I could go back in time, I still would have made, you know, I would have made the PS5 have some sort of mystique to it. Like, you know, you need, like, if you want to play these games, you need to own this. But they went in the direction they went, and, you know, they're making extra money for this shit, bro. People saying, like, you know, the sales, they only sold this amount. Bro, all that shit is extra money. To port a game over costs money, but it doesn't cost that type of money. You know what I mean? Like,
they're cost that much.
Right. They're
I just don't,
loads of money, bro.
When people are like, "Oh, PC ports will hinder the PlayStation version," I don't believe that either.
Yeah, that makes no sense.
What do you mean hinder?
Game ever, like make the PlayStation version worse. Like that,
bro, the PC version is gonna be better and run better. Like if you don't understand that by now, listen, my console guys, if you don't understand that the PS5, listen, there's people that are going to wait to play these games, and some people can't wait, and they own both console and computers, right? But some people are gonna wait, some people are not. But my thing is like the PC version of that game is going to look and run better 99% of the time. And if it doesn't at launch, it eventually will. Like, you know what I mean? Because it's a bad port.
What did you call them one time, Blaze? Those PC dick touchers, PC
dick suckers. Yeah, PC dick suckers. Sometimes the Sony like gods like it goes through my veins to my balls, and like I feel like, you know, I need to go back. You know, listen, my roots with PlayStation and my propaganda videos were some of the most successful videos on Twitter, bro.
My propaganda videos.
I love doing that shit, man. Listen, man.
Love it. I love
Tenga, what? All the best looking games on PC are PlayStation games.
All the what? Best games on PC are? Say that again.
All the best looking games are usually PlayStation games.
I don't know. PC. I mean, like fucking Forza looks beautiful. Flight Sim looks beautiful. I think so anyway.
Come on, Fred.
Fucking Guardians is fucking gorgeous.
Guardians is gorgeous.
Guardians is jaw dropping gorgeous. Like damn, you know. Cyberpunk is beautiful too, but it's all buggy.
Cyberpunk is like the best looking game out there.
Like whenever I play Cyberpunk with ray tracing, oh my god, fuck, dude, if you have not played Dying Light 2 with ray tracing,
bro,
you're missing out. That Dying Light 2 with ray tracing looks unreal.
Wait, did they have ray tracing at launch? I don't think they did.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they had global illumination ray tracing.
Okay, then I played it.
They had ray tracing for every graphical option on that game for PC. So if you wanted ray tracing on textures, ray tracing, global illumination, ray trace shadows, ray trace reflections, they had everything. And when you fully deck it out, you're just like, damn.
What GPU you have?
3080.
Okay, yeah, dude, I love Dying Light 2. Not to get off topic, but I beat the fuck out of that game. Love it.
I haven't beaten it yet, but because you know, I have about like 30 hours in, and I've been liking it so far. When you get the fucking the parachute glider thing, that's when the game really opens up. When you're able to just glide
when
from
you get to the
building
city,
to building.
right?
Yeah, dude. Oh my god, it becomes quite a game at that point. Yeah,
no, dope game. But look, like I said, Nintendo sells 10-20 million copies because not only they're Nintendo, right, and people love their games and they buy their games no matter what. But I used to feel strongly about that. The values of console. I'm at the point now, and it's been like this for years. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? I'd rather at this point them just put out the games day and date. But I do like, you know what I think, Frit? You know why I think some of these games like Redfall comes out and stumbles out the gate and it's unpolished? You know, like because they got to port a Game Pass version, they got to port it to PC. You know what I mean? Like I just feel
there's
like
there's no difference between the Game Pass version and the native game, but
No, there are.
no, there definitely is, bro.
Not in every instance, but there's several instances where the Game Pass version of a game is
running worse,
less than the Steam version.
Yes.
Yeah, it's happened multiple times. Even like
really.
There's been some cases where like there's some graphical options that aren't even available on Game Pass.
Really?
This has happened before. Yeah.
I gotta know which games, but okay. I'll take
in terms of the graphics options thing. The game, because I remember because I played it. It was called The Ascent. I don't know if you remember that game, but The Ascent dropped on Steam and Game Pass the same day, and the Game Pass version straight up had less graphical options than the Steam version.
Holy fuck!
Yeah.
Wow. No, I did not know that. That is some sketched out shit. Yeah.
But my thing is for it, right? And that's that Sony doesn't have to worry about, oh my God, we got to get this PC port ready day and date. They can release their PS5 game, you know what I mean? And then have a whole year to get ready to put out a PC port. You know, there's no pressure on them making sure they have another developer that's you know, capable of putting out a good port for PC. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I mean? There's none of that pressure. There's no added, you know what I mean? So I think
I see what you mean. They don't have to. They don't have to spend resources on the PC.
I don't buy that excuse though, because
I don't either.
It's not an excuse.
Multi-plat games have existed for decades. Most games come to PC, like 99% of them, and most games don't come out with shitty PC ports. Like,
and actually, in
we
some
talk
cases,
so much about shitty PC ports is because they're actually an anomaly, it's really annoying because we're tired of that shit.
Yeah, I mean, like most of the games I play run fucking flawlessly. They run great on PC.
99% of games run great.
It's kind of nuts to think that though one of the worst ports of the year came from PlayStation.
Yeah, bro, it's
Naughty
probably
Dog.
the worst port of the year.
From Naughty Dog. I was like, Naughty Dog put this
but
out?
hold on.
They didn't make
Wasn't that the same team that fucking put out Batman?
They're the same team that put out Batman, which is why Sony, again, like you're the quality control guys, right?
Yeah.
So you're gonna fucking pay these guys who put out the worst port of all time?
Mm-hmm.
But that's my thing. Like people say, oh, well, it's not Naughty Dog's fault. Well, half of it is because if they chose that developer or Sony chose that developer,
it is on them because they chose them. Exactly.
Yeah. Right. I think it's completely on them in this case. Like, have you guys seen that meme where it's like Max from Goofy? He's in that one chick he's been hitting on in the movie. He's in her apartment and it's all trash. And he's like, damn, bitch, you live like this? That was damn, my
bitch,
fucking,
you live like, yeah.
That was my reaction to like Naughty Dog. Damn, Naughty, you port like this? Like, really? I was like, this is trash.
I mean, even Horizon had a rough port, you know. It didn't run the best.
That was rough, but even with how shitty it was nothing compared to that Last of Us shit.
Yeah, no.
Last of Us shit
but okay, guys, can we be real about this situation? Okay, Sony had a weak showing, right? Not up to par, not up to anybody's expectations. Okay, well, like I said, let's say I was trying to tell this to Alex. Let's say Microsoft comes out, they kill it. They show Avowed, they show the next Wolfenstein, they show fucking Hellblade and
Doom
it's all
or something.
Doom, whatever. My thing is, they still have to execute. Yeah, they might win the battle of the shows, but they still have to execute and put out the game, and it has to run properly and be polished and all that shit that goes out with putting out a game. And until they can fucking do, bro, look at all their games other than Forza Horizon. And the what's the other game that came out of nowhere that people fucking loved? I always forget.
Hi-Fi Rush.
Hi-Fi Rush, which was a gem.
Don't you dare trash my Hi-Fi Rush. I love Hi-Fi Rush. That's my favorite
hell
game.
no, hell no, I won't trash.
Some good
but what I'm saying is, game's trash. But no, what I was saying is,
no,
I'm just playing.
Yeah,
but no,
shut off that. I'm gonna fly to your place. I'm gonna disconnect that neon PlayStation logo. I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna sneak into your house. I'm gonna disconnect it. You're gonna start the stream one day. And you're gonna turn. You're like, why isn't that on? I'm gonna be on the other side. I'll be like, I sneaked into your house and I fucking turned it off. It was
you wouldn't have to sneak in, brother. I'll let you in. Don't worry about it. I'll let you in, man.
With the wife naked. So, let me give my negatives real quick. Actually, before I do that, we got messages from the chat. We got John the Dom, member for 18 months. Shout out to Blaze in the panel. This was a glorified Spider-Man 2 state of play, edging people for almost an hour until the star of the show was revealed. That's a fact.
Yeah,
Yo, John, thank you, bro. Thank you, John. Go Celtics, baby.
I feel
And
like
then,
Sony blue ball is hard. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. They're definitely edging us. Some tantric shit. $2 from Big Clock Gaming, our boy. Frit putting in that overtime. I see you, bro.
Yeah, man, dude. I'm not gonna lie, guys.
Yeah.
I was pretty.
I
Spent.
know you're tired.
I was pretty spent after the Colt Eastwood and Gaz and Alex stream. Which, by the way, if you guys haven't seen it, go watch it. It was a really great stream. But yeah, no, I was just exhausted from that. So I was like, I'm gonna take a nap before we start this one.
Well, like I said, Meds called me. He's like, yeah. He's like, I'm gonna hit up Frit. I'm like, bro. I said, ask him for next week. You're like, no. But if he wants to come on, I said, bro, I wouldn't want to do a double podcast. He's like, no, I'm gonna ask him, and he's like, yeah, he's down. I'm like, all right, bet, boom, let's go.
So Blaze, yeah. But dude, if you were streaming the day of the event, man, you should have streamed the day of the event as it was happening live.
My reaction is on Gaz's show.
Yeah.
Oh right, yeah. Well, I got to get some clips from there. Yeah, I got to put you in the
yeah. Get in there.
I got to get Blaze's reactions. I got to get Blaze's.
Everybody.
Man, no.
Frit's cooking some shit right now.
Dude,
bro, I didn't say much.
Yo,
Well,
Beds, you seen it, right? You got it earlier.
Yeah, you showed me earlier.
Let
me get these goddamn negatives.
Yeah.
All right, so just to make it quick, because we're beating a dead horse. No fucking first party. What the fuck are you doing, PlayStation? This was ass. Like, nobody wanted this from you. And why the fuck are you showing us a movie in the middle of your games?
Bro, that was stupid.
We've already made fun of your games being movies enough, and you're literally showing us movies.
Yeah.
Who asked for this? Nobody cares about this.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we knew Spider-Man 2 was coming, and listen, it's great that Spider-Man 2, like, it looks good. I think it looks awesome. Water shaky. Water looks like shit. Saw it in 4K. People are like, oh, watch it in 4K. I saw it in 4K. It looks like shit.
Yeah.
But again, I think they show a little too much of Spider-Man. Where the fuck is the release date for fucking Spider-Man? I don't want to see Final Fantasy 16 again. I'm tired of seeing that fucking game. And no first party.
I'll be right back. Hold on 1 second.
Do your thing. Like, the first party shit that we saw was from like their new studios that they picked up, Haven, Firewalk, whatever. And it was all CG shit. And and then fucking Square Enix come through, and they're like, PlayStation fans like, yo, we want Splatoon. Like, Square Enix is like, yo, we got Splatoon at home. Here you go. What the hell was that Foam Star shit, bro? It was mid. It was a mid showcase overall. Even though, again, I do think that they showed a lot of good games. It just lacked a lot of PlayStation punch, and the fact that they kept using that freaking that screen with the symbols, the triangle, the square,
every time they did
making us
shit.
think. Yeah, they kept making us think that they're about to show something PlayStation related, and it wasn't. Like, it was unfortunate, man. It was unfortunate. And again, one last thing, a lack of factions, even a mention.
Crazy.
And I'm sure we can segue that into the faction segment, because I'm sure we got to talk about this shit.
Well, hold on, because somebody's coming through.
Who's coming?
Well, there's a guy you haven't talked to in a while that you like dearly, and there's a guy I think he just wants to get something off his chest.
All right, bring him on, man.
All right, he's on.
Hey, Strick, my guy, where you been, brother?
What up, man?
Yo,
Man.
No lie, bro. I was about to
I'm back.
Like, yo, I was concerned for your safety, man.
I'm back.
Hey, man, I'm
right?
good, bro.
Everybody, guys, by the way, everybody was concerned for, like, where's Strictly Ben? People asking me,
Bro,
texting
for
me.
real.
Yeah, man.
And then I just called him one day. He's like, yeah, I'll hit you up soon. I'm like, yeah, all right, fuck that. I'm FaceTiming you right now. And then, we talked, we chatted up for a couple hours. But Strictly, glad to see you back on the cast, bro. You already know your seat's always warm. It's always ready for you.
That's an auto-moving camera?
Yeah, it is. Well, it's the
Isn't that the NVIDIA shit?
No.
Yeah, hold on. Let me.
You can turn that on and off in NVIDIA broadcast.
Bro, that's the Insta 360.
That shit moves around.
Best camera.
That shit moves around like Michael does Life's eye.
Yeah,
You ever watch Michael Does Life? You know how he has like that one eye that just like moves around like a googly eye.
Shout out to Michael, man. He always shows
Mad Eye Moody.
Shout out to
Michael. I call him Michael Does Meth.
Hold on, let me just. I'm fixing the camera. Give me one second.
Yeah, take your thing. No, and look, guys, I want to say this too about the showcase. That it's just. I think I remember seeing Naughty Dog tweet before the show, like, "Hey, tune into the showcase." So why the fuck are you tweeting anything like that? Like, I get you're supporting your company that you work for, but like you're showing a picture of factions. So this must have been like Mez. I'm telling you, bro, this had to be a last second decision by Neil Druckmann, the perfectionist. I'm telling you, he's probably like, look, we're not ready. We don't want to show off what we got right now. I don't feel comfortable showing. I guarantee you it was some bullshit like that, because if you watch the God of War segment, like they were this close from not even showing God of War. Like they weren't fully happy with the scene that they had created to show off God of War for the first time. But you know, now that's all history. Strictly, you watched the event, bro? Did you catch up on it?
Yeah, I want to hear your thoughts, Sure.
You're muted, bro. Mute.
Me?
No, Strick, you're muted.
Oh, Strictly, he's muted.
Hold on.
My bad, because it was muted on the joint, man. My bad.
Yeah,
I wanted to address the chat first, you know, and just tell them what's up, man. I know people.
Yeah, absolutely. Do your thing, bro.
Yeah, man. I mean, I can't go into detail. You know, y'all know how life be sometimes. You know, I already said before, you know, as a man, you got to take care of your business, woman, man, whatever it may be. So, you know, that's just what I got to do. Y'all know I don't make no excuses. I don't do all of that extra shit. I just take my business 10 toes down, point blank, period. So, but other than that, man, everything is good. You know, healthy, family good, everyone good. With that being said, I did see the event. It was garbage, point blank, period. I know there's perspectives of it. You know, all the games aren't going to be tailored for me. You know, I do understand that. But the problem is they set those expectations, right? This is why they came out in blogs talking about state of plays and what to expect. And then you want to, you know, it's been 600 plus days for a showcase, and then you want to come out and show some bullshit like that. Now, what pisses me off the most, it's not even the fact that it was not good. It's the fact that they didn't even try. You can tell, like, you could tell they didn't try. They tried to get away with this shit.
Yeah,
and this is what you could like, bro, it's a showcase. It's been 600 plus days, and you are always talking. They always keeping shit tight, which you're supposed to do. But when it's time to talk, motherfucker, it's time to talk.
Yeah.
Period.
And the timing would have been perfect for them to have dropped something now too. Like if they showed something now, it would have really hurt Xbox while they're down. Like I thought that Sony was trying to kick Microsoft while they were down. That's what I thought was going to happen, right?
That's actually what I thought too, because they announced the showcase right when Xbox was having the worst week in history.
Yeah, and like you guys were saying, there's developers tweeting out all this hype ass shit for the Sony show, right? All these developers were tweeting out hype shit, and it's like, what happened there? Like, what happened to all of that hype? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm just gonna be weary of anybody putting out any fucking anything like David Jaffe was like, "Oh, Bloodborne 2 is gonna be there or something."
Man, look, none of them know not a motherfucking thing.
Yeah, it was like if anything like, today,
that's the thing. None of them know shit.
If anything, it proved. If anything, that show proved that there is no such thing as insiders.
It's just none of them know shit. They think they know. They don't know a motherfucking thing. Like, and this is the thing. And this is the thing about it. Like, fam.
Oh, go off, Strick. I want to hear all everything.
Like, this is another thing that kills me, bro. If this was Xbox, motherfuckers will be going stupid.
Dude,
this is listen to me. This is factions that has been talked about for how long? This is Naughty
3 years.
This is Naughty Dog. This is the only developer that comes close to Naughty Dog is Rockstar. I mean, there's probably a couple other ones, you know, here and there, but when it comes to attention to detail, everything across the board, Naughty Dog and Rockstar is at the top. Period.
I agree.
Why is this happening with your flagship developer, not IP, developer?
It's because it's like I see like a lot of Neil's time went into the TV show, right?
Are we transitioning into shit Last of Us being delayed or whatever?
Yeah,
but you know what?
We should.
But hold on.
Roll that blunt. Let's go.
Yo, I still want to hear from Strick because, like,
yeah.
Oh yeah.
I still want him to get his bars off because, like, yeah, maybe the stupid ass show took up a lot of resources and a lot of time from Neil being there and nitpicking what to show and what not to show, what direction to go, what direction not to go, you know, putting, you know, whatever he wanted to show. So, like, Strick, I know you hated the show, right? Was there any positives? Like,
I I don't want to say I necessarily hated the show. I just felt like it was false advertising.
It was.
Like, if you want to make a show for the casual gamers, which is the state of plays and stuff like that, I'm cool with that. But you have to cater to your fan base who made you what you are.
Yeah.
They fell well short of that with this event. And what I did, like, obviously, I like the Metal Gear Solid. Y'all know how big of a fan I am with Metal Gear Solid. You know, the SpiderMan. But SpiderMan, even to an extent, didn't look that crazy to me. The gameplay was dope. Don't get me wrong, the gameplay was fire. The animations, the move sets, the skill, all of that shit was fire, just like the original and Miles Morales. However, graphically, that shit took a step back, light years back. The water wasn't looking good. The textures wasn't looking good. The lighting looked good for the most part, but outside of that, that was it.
And this is coming from one of the biggest PlayStation fans. Like, if you rewind the clock
man,
2 years ago, this is crazy.
Like,
This is,
but this is the thing. It shouldn't be surprising to. I mean, I'm not. This is generally saying this shouldn't be surprising to nobody because I did nothing but tell people from the jump I am a gamer first, PlayStation fan second, point blank period. I didn't stood on that since everybody has seen me speak. Period.
So right now, Strick, if there's a PC, if someone's like, "Hey man, I got money to buy a PC or PS5, what should I get?"
A PC.
Oh,
Of course.
This,
Yo,
I'm
Strick,
liking
real quick.
this. I'm liking
I want to ask
this.
a question because I saw this. I was thinking this. I'm sorry, Fred.
Go ahead.
Spider-Man 2. You don't think that shit could be cross-gen? I'm not saying that it will be cross-gen, but you don't think that if they wanted to,
I think
it
it
could
can.
be?
I honestly, it's looking like that shit's cross-gen, G. Like,
I don't think so, bro.
So here's the thing.
let me say this though. My bad for tanking. Let me just say this part, and I'll let you get your balls off my red. But you never know, because remember when the first event, the original Spider-Man didn't these games, weren't they supposed to be PS5 only? And that's where the Jim Ryan line shit came
We
from.
believe in generations. We believe in
Yeah,
generations.
so,
G7
like,
was exclusive at first,
again,
and then
and this wasn't a lie. He's doing what he's supposed to do. He's stretching the truth a little bit. But again, we can go back to that same thing with this. This is very, very possible. It's not like we're in 2024 going into 2025. We in 2023.
Yeah.
We still gonna see cross-gen games. But to the question to Blaze, and for taking my bad, I'll let you go. I'm picking the PC because you can do a lot more with the PC. And half of the shit we seen at that event, guess what? Coming to PC. And they didn't say it in the event, which they're not supposed to, but Metal Gear Solid is going to PC. All of that shit going to we know Spider-Man going to PC, Miles Morales, and the originals on PC.
Yeah.
So somebody tell me why shouldn't you have a PC over that? Now, if you want to play the exclusive day one and all that, or because you're just comfortable with console and you don't want to do all the PC shit, I completely understand that. It's not for everybody. But in my opinion, if we're talking about value and you don't mind spending a little bit of change, a PC, because you can do way more. Period.
Yeah.
Period.
So I was just one thing I wanted to say is, like, I guess we kind of all knew what Spider-Man was going to look like, right? We all expected. It looked like what we expected, didn't it? Right? It looked like Spider-Man 2018 with, like,
that shit looked like Spider-Man 2018 for real.
It looked like Spider-Man 2018. I was like, okay, we expected it to look that way. I guess what people were anticipating was the unexpected, right? And I guess Metal Gear Solid remake, that was the most unexpected drop for people. Many were predicting it, but even that was underwhelming, right? That Metal Gear Solid reveal, it was like not actual gameplay. It was CGI, right? But even the CGI looked bad.
I honestly think something else was just going on behind the scenes, bro.
I think it was like a last minute thing. Like, well,
that's what I'm saying. There's something going on, because the first PlayStation 5 event, the future of PlayStation, that event was incredible. Period. But when we look at this event, it's the complete opposite. How can you, bro? What has changed to make an event the complete opposite? It's too big of a change. It does not make sense to me. They're
hiding who the dev for Metal Gear Solid is, says Captain Crunch. Well, we know Kojima. We know Kojima's not going to be working on that project.
Yeah, fact.
So developer is Konami. Like, who else is going to develop the game?
Now I'm gonna say like
Konami hasn't been in the right. You know, they've kind of been a downhill anyway.
Yeah, but they've got
Being
game
real.
studios. They've still been
Yeah,
putting
yeah,
out games. They've been a lot of remakes. To which, again, this is a remake.
I
So
play
And
Konami
Kojima,
games,
I don't
yeah.
think Kojima needs to be on the Metal Gear. Like, unless they're remaking a new story, he doesn't need to be involved. I mean, unless they're just
Yeah,
remaking.
I mean, it's that he doesn't need to be involved. You're right, but
it depends.
him overseeing it would have still been pretty cool.
He just might be. Like, look, I'm just saying, if you think about it from a business level, right? We know Konami and Kojima are really not fucking with each other like that.
Yeah.
But PlayStation not gonna say that, so they probably leased out the IP. You know what I'm saying? Not say nothing, and they hit up Kojima like, "Hey, yo, we got the IP. We just can't say nothing. So, you know, what you think about this?" It's probably off the record type shit. So he's probably helping just off the record. They can't come out and say nothing. It's Metal Gear Solid, and this is how Kojima really got on the map. Like, there's no way they're not gonna let him have a hand in Metal Gear Solid, in my opinion.
Well, I mean, I hope so. I mean, he'll work with Microsoft. He'll work with Sony. He'll even probably work with Nintendo. But I know Konami's like, that's almost like an impossibility. Like they just hate each other that much.
How about that CGI though? Like, you know, it was like a bug.
I thought the CGI. Yeah. I thought the CGI trailer, like the CGI looked kind of. Even the CGI looked outdated for the trailer to me. But
yeah,
I don't think it's gonna be too much. I think it'll look good. I think people are expecting like the works. I hope it's that, but I feel like they're just it'll be a bare minimum type of a.
Yeah,
but I hope I'm
it's
wrong.
Gonna be crazy. They don't got a lot of like who do they got over there in Konami that's developing fire games? Like they don't got a crack. Staff
oh yeah,
all I'm pointing out.
All I'm pointing out is like the CGI of the trailer doesn't matter because it's not the game, right? But like I'm just pointing out that it's like it looked like it was so like last minute put together kind of thing.
I mean, who cares? At the end of the day, it's CGI.
Yeah.
Who gives a fuck, right? Like,
and,
it's just
and
we know what to expect. We don't need to see gameplay. We know what to expect.
And the problem is, like with one of the biggest problems with the events is I have more questions than answers for the game.
Yeah, thank you. Yes, yeah. That's
like, I don't know what shit is. Like you show a whole Splatoon remake. I'm like, Splatoon, like it's or knockoff. It's like, bro, and I'm not listen. I'm not mad at that
from
because
Square Enix of all people.
Splatoon's an extremely popular game. It's a good multiplayer game, but like you don't show that at a showcase. Not 600 plus days from your last showcase to this one. We don't want to see Splatoon. We don't want to see no stupid shit. If you could have literally made the event was what, like an hour and 20 minutes, hour or so. Like they could have literally condensed that shit down to 25, 30 minutes.
Yeah.
It's like 5 solid ass things and we would have been good.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It would have went from a 4 to a 9 if they would have just slapped State of Play on it.
It could have just been it could have at bare minimum a 30-minute long show altogether. That's what it could have been. Hold on real quick.
I need to know who trolling because you know I ain't shit changed. I'll smoke half these motherfuckers in these comments. I don't.
Everybody's trolling, man.
Let me make that clear. So who troubleshoot Jamin? Peasants talking PC motherfuckers.
That's me.
That's man.
I don't know who. I don't know that's you. You about to get
no,
on this?
I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the chat.
Man, the chat. Oh, my bad. Because I didn't know that's you.
Man,
that's me.
You go
I'm like, look,
you about to go out, bro.
Looking at that
profile pic. Max changed his name. You know, I ain't been here in a minute either. Like, let me.
Looking at that.
He changed his name. I don't even know his fucking name. But
bro, looking at that profile pic, it looks like you lost weight, Meds. Like,
dog, it don't look like him in the profile pic.
I know it looks like someone else.
That pic is old. That pic is old.
Yeah, I'm like,
that's when I had a hairline.
I said that ain't. I know that ain't ads. Like,
I'm trying to get through this pod, bro. The Celtics lost the lead, bro. I'm fucking bugging.
The Celtics are losing. Let's go.
Hey, who else here like took drugs and celebrated the day LeBron was done? Like it was just.
I love
drugs
LeBron
every day, but I celebrated.
Fucking swept.
I love LeBron, but I hate the Lakers, so I had to.
Yeah, I hate the Lakers too. Actually, you're right. I do hate them. But listen, everybody hates the top guy, bro. It is what it is.
I don't hate LeBron. I think he's the greatest of all time.
Because if it's football, everybody hate the Cowboy fans because of their fans, not the team.
New York
Yankees. That's true. But people also hate the Yankees. Yeah, and we're the fucking best.
If Dallas lost, like I don't really care if they win or lose, but it's the fans we get pleasant. We get happiness from fucking clowning them because they annoying as fuck. Yeah, like Cowboy fans are literally flies at the barbecue. They gnats in the house. Like that's who they are.
Okay.
Don't be mad at me. Be mad at the truth,
guys. So look, check this out, man. Like I said, and maybe I'm arrogant. And listen, Meds.
Maybe
I don't know if Tanga knows this. Tanga don't know this, but Strictly and Meds know. Like, bro, I'm on my PC 24/7. I buy every multi-plat. I buy everything. Like, if it's on PC, I prefer to play it there. Okay, so I want you to understand that, bro. And the other thing I'm gonna say though, but when I say this, it's the truth, bro. I still don't think PlayStation had a shitty show. It is what it is, but I still don't think until Microsoft puts out a game, a new bro, how about a new IP that's received well, people like. Like until they stop relying on Forza, like, oh, Forza's coming this year. It's gonna, Forza's beautiful.
They got no IPs coming.
Yeah.
Where?
We just got to see if they're good or not. That's
right. But that's what I'm saying. So like, even like I said, if this showcase is great by Microsoft, and which I hope it is, bro, I want them to apply pressure. I want them to say, yo, Sony, get your feet off the fucking couch, bro, and get your shit together. You know what I mean? Like, I want that shit to happen. But right now, like, I'm gonna be real. If we're talking about console sales, we're talking about pop culture, like PlayStation's it's still the console people want to gravitate to. And until Microsoft actually does something about that, this showcase, even if it's a 10 out of 10, it's not going to change the narrative and people's thoughts about Microsoft until they can.
Well, now hold on. I don't want to prove Phil Spencer right, too.
Right. Well,
I don't want to prove. I don't want to prove Phil Spencer right about the whole thing about delivering quality games and it doesn't make a difference. Because if that's true, then oof, there is nothing they can do.
He said that people wouldn't sell their PlayStations and buy an Xbox, which is true.
It's true, but they would still buy an Xbox. Will they close
the gap? Yes. Will they close the gap? Yes.
I don't think so. What I think it's not going to make anyone sell their PlayStation, but it still will make them go get an Xbox, right? Like, they'll
why when you can play it on PC
or a PC. Listen, the point of Xbox now is getting people to subscribe to Game Pass. If they do that, then they consider that a W. So whether you do it on PC or you do it on Xbox, whatever.
I don't think it would close the gap, but I would think, yeah. So, because I was looking at the sales figures recently from April, and man, it's bad for Xbox. They are bad. They are down in the EU bad. They are down in the EU bad, and they're down in the UK really bad, and especially in Japan. But that's expected. But like, damn, we're talking some scary numbers. The only place
they only compete here, though.
Yeah, it's like in America they're doing fine, but like. Their numbers were doing way better earlier in the year.
I want to use my fucking. I want to use my Xbox, bro.
Better, unfortunately,
they don't. They know. Yo, the Xbox One has become. Listen to me. Listen, I work.
You have an Xbox One?
I have. Yeah. I have a Series X too. But I'm saying like the Xbox One, that whole brand. That's just shitty ass name. You see, you don't even know what fucking console I'm talking about. What I'm trying to say is
facts, because
that shit's become the new like. It's the new cat, like, bro. I see that in every dorm I've ever been into. Like every little, like, oh, I got my son an Xbox. Like it's just the cheap option. Game Pass is like, listen, if you're a kid, Game Pass, bro, there's a shit ton of games. It's a great value. I'm not like but it's become that console now. Like it's like the Wii of the modern day. It's the Wii of the modern day.
You know what I noticed?
Definitely a Wii of the modern day.
So here's the thing. So like here's the thing, right? Is like. So oftentimes for like my friends, I buy them fucking Game Pass cards that you can get like a fucking Walgreens, like with Steam cards and stuff. And like 9 out of 10 times, everybody I give a Game Pass card to can use it, right? So that either means they play on Xbox or PC, right? That kind of thing. So, like you're saying, like if a lot of people play on PC, a lot of people are going to opt for playing these games on PC. But I don't know. I was always told for a while that PC is dead. Like it's irrelevant and that it can't hurt console gaming no matter what.
Because console gamers look at PC like if like a console gamer that don't know any better, which a lot of them don't know any better, they look at it as from a value of an exclusive. And they're looking at it, well, what the hell, what games do you guys have that you guys can play? I mean, they're not looking at it as an all-in-one box.
The answer to that question is every game. Every game. That's the answer to the question.
Yeah. Hey, do you guys remember this old Mac versus Windows meme? It was like, hey, Windows, what are you playing? Oh, everything. It really does feel that way. Like you can play everything on PC. Like it's it's kind of like it's kind of scary how much power we have, isn't it, Mets?
Bro, it's literally every game.
It's
The
like,
only games we're missing are the few PlayStation 4 exclusives that aren't on
Our
PC
dicks
yet.
are fucking
Other than
huge
that-
over here. Our dicks are massive over here, and like
Every
I don't
Nintendo
even
game is on
really
PC.
brag about it. I'm just like whatever. It's like the games are okay. The games are alright.
Every
That's
Nintendo
great.
game is on PC. Every
That's
Xbox
great.
The reality of it is we really not getting shit right now. I mean, like third party been dropping the ball. We waiting on first party from PlayStation. They taking forever. I mean, but I get it. It takes a long time to make quality titles, so I'm not knocking it. Hey man,
Third party has been dropping the ball. Like there's been even Star Wars comes out, even though the gameplay and the story's fire, it comes out unpolished, a little stumbling out the gate, not running the best. You know, it's been like that. Like the games are coming out like I hate to use the cliche, the games are bigger and they take more resources and but these things
that's just a bullshit ass excuse because the first thing they do in the event is come out and tote technology, but it's still having the same fucking issue, so it don't make sense. And this is and one thing I wanted to bring up today was I seen something floating around. I actually responded to this. People look, I personally do not like MBG. I don't think he's genuine regardless. However,
he's a
what
boy.
he is saying about the multiplayer space is not wrong.
Oh, what are you talking about? Like he don't want to see all those multiplayer games, all those live service games thing?
Yeah, and it's because
I don't agree with his rant completely because I think it's childish. Like
what is childish? Like what I gotta know what is childish because every single fucking person in gaming complained about something or cried about something.
Well, it's his approach to it all, like just like getting really upset about it.
Okay, so
yeah,
my question is what is the difference between his approach and anybody else's?
Well, first off, like I don't like his approach and I don't like Reforge's approach. Right, another example.
Okay,
but when people have to get like really, really upset about it because honestly, they kind of treat it like the end of the world. And to me, that's like the worst approach possible. Like they're just like, they're not appealing to me anymore. They're this and that, right? I understand the sentiment. I do, right? But it's like one thing to like act like that about it. It's like I see why people laughed at it because
I don't see it because when you got content creators on Twitter making stupid ass comments and videos about the same shit that people have been talking about for 4 fucking years, nobody says nothing about that. Nobody.
I agree with both of you on this point. Like I get his point, and I get for Tank. Like first of all, listen.
Well, hold on. Let me finish though.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, my fault. It's just he didn't say anything wrong because multiplayer has been dropping the fucking ball. We haven't had a good multiplayer at launch since when? All right. So why is what he is saying wrong? It's not what he's saying wrong. People just don't fuck with him, so their opinion is based off of that.
Because I think we've seen a lot with single player games as well. I mean, for me, it's like I have not seen single player excellence be consistent like multiplayer. So it's like I'm not going to be like highly against seeing new multiplayer games. I'm like, sure, I'm willing to try out multiplayer games as much as I'm willing to try out single player games. That's just who I am. So for me, I kind of view it like, I mean, come on, you're acting like the first party lineup has been that like exciting. It hasn't. Like it's been
but he's right though. Like throwing something at the wall and hoping it sticks, and getting the next big Apex or the next Fortnite.
No, his rant about live service that I agree with, right? Like but it's not like strictly multiplayer, no, but like that we did see a lot of live service stuff sprinkled in this event, right? And I was talking about that, and I thought
you're not answering the question though. Like,
what's the question?
What did you not like about what he said? Like, because what he said is true. So I'm just trying to get why people have an issue with what he said. Because again, people in the community, people in the industry, they say the same shit.
Well, it's because he's cringe. That's just it. There's no easy way around it.
No, he is. He really is.
Okay, no, he's definitely cringe, but
there's no easy way around it. Like when you watch a Dreamcast,
when
you watch a Dreamcast guy video, when you watch.
Oh, he went. You never seen Strictly Go.
I agree, exactly. I agree, but what I'm saying is, fucking say it. I'm not cussing at you. I'm just saying in general.
No, I've told MBG I haven't told him, but I've said straight up I don't like him because he's cringe. That's just it, basically.
And that's fine. and this isn't geared towards you. I'm just, being like devil's advocate.
No, you're
whatever,
you're.
but
I mean, I understand
yeah,
where you're
it's
coming
just-
from. You
I
want
seen
you
all I'm
because
saying
you
is-
feel like he there's some truth to what he says, right?
Yeah, I'm just saying that.
and
that
like
people
I like
jumping on people jumping on him. Like I said, I'm not defending him. I don't necessarily. It's not that I like him. I don't really care. I don't watch his content like that. All I'm saying is when I looked at the opinions, it don't line up because I seen people like, for example, I forgot the dude's name, bro. Responded to me earlier with this long as like 3 different comments, and I'm like, man, I'm not fucking reading all that shit, especially after the first one. But he mentioned Street Fighter and all this other bullshit. Like, clearly he's not talking about Street Fighter, dude. Clearly. He's talking about shooters. Like, clearly he's talking about shooters. But you're talking about Street Fighter. You talking about something. I got plenty hours, and you ain't got plenty hours and shit. I know you don't.
And I think another part with MBG is just like the hypocrisy people get from him, right? But I'll give him this. He gave PlayStation that energy towards the showcase, which I mean is what he should have done, right? He should have given them the energy.
Yeah, I guess again, my problem is people aren't consistent. Not you, people aren't consistent because listen, there's mad people that think about it. People saying it's cringe that he talked about it or the way he ranted about it. But how many times you seen PlayStation gamers ranting about PlayStation with shit and they don't know nothing about it? But everybody, how many people was talking about them though? It's because people pick and choose and they're not consistent. But I'm calling out all the bullshit. I don't give a fuck who it is.
Well, you're right within your right to call out bullshit. I like it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I like it. I
look for consistency in people. And so if I see somebody complain about MBG and what he say, that's fine. You're entitled to that opinion and I respect it. But I don't want to see you have the opposite opinion when someone else do the same shit that you cool with. Nah, that's not how it works. No, it's absolutely not going down like that.
I see what you mean. Like you don't like it when people agree with someone else who said the exact same thing.
People are inconsistent for
things. Because they're inconsistent because
you
don't
like it. You don't like it when people agree with someone who said the exact same thing MBG said, but they just don't agree with it because it's MBG. Right?
Yeah, because they yes men and they on some buddy shit. That's half the fucking community on gaming Twitter. Period.
Well,
that's literally 90% of them.
In general, like from
it's 90.
Yeah,
I know. I'm just saying.
From my perspective, I just don't care. Like
no,
if there's more multiplayer
I
games
know,
or single player games. Like I don't have like a bias towards either. Like if there's a new multiplayer game or a new single player game, I'm excited for.
But Fred, you got to admit, like you said, or Strick said, I forgot who said it, but like there's been way more quality single player games than multiplayer. Like there's no. Every first person shooter is trying to be the same. They're all trying to be the next Fortnite. They're all trying to like, you know what I mean? Like it's true. Like there's no innovation in terms of multiplayer games, bro. Like none at all. You know,
I don't think there's much innovation in single player either. But
you wilding. But if you want
Tears of the Kingdom,
no, you're wild. You're wilding off top. Horizon Forbidden West kills all that noise. Stop it. Number one, multiplayer, bro. If you want to look at how bad it is, fam. Modern Warfare 2 literally has a battle pass. It's trash, and then they create a. Let me finish.
I liked Modern Warfare 2. I'm sorry.
Then they added a $30 extra battle pass with more shit that should have been included.
He plays Modern Warfare every day, bro. He's not like, trust me, he wants Call of Duty to be great. He plays this shit.
Oh no, I agree with the whole battle pass stuff. Like I'm not a big fan of battle passes at all.
But back to your single player game comment. No, that's absolutely fucking false. I didn't like God of War's story, but it was phenomenal gameplay wise.
You thought that was innovative?
Horizon Forbidden West is another one. The Last of Us 2, Ghost of Tsushima were 2 more. You out.
You think those are like innovative? Like they like define like this era.
What is innovative? What are they going to change?
Like, what are we talking about innovative? Like in terms of.
Well, I mean, we're talking about like you said, there's no innovative multiplayers and stuff like that, right?
No. We're not talking about multiplayer. We're talking about single player. So what?
Yeah.
Define innovative.
Oh, okay. So when it comes to like single player games, yeah, I guess it's been pretty iffy for me because like the biggest ones like Cyberpunk was fucking broken, right? Jedi Fallen Order, I was excited for that. Broken. Fucking broken.
You're not answering the question. What is innovation in single player games?
Oh, I guess like fucking Tears of the Kingdom. What you can do in that game is innovative to me. The way you can put together basically like these. You can put together basically like contraptions, and you can like use them. in the game world. I think that's pretty fucking.
I mean, that's fair enough. I mean, really, like not games.
I agree with that. I agree with that.
That to me is fucking innovative, but like,
what is?
But like to
Like,
me,
for
that is
example,
what I would define innovative. But when I look at God of War, I'm like, that's not innovative.
For example, let's say you have arrows and shit. You can like take a monster's eye that you killed earlier. You can fuse the arrow with the eye, and then the arrow becomes like a homing arrow. Like you can do a whole bunch of shit like that.
People saying that Horizon wasn't innovative is crazy because they had a whole fucking robotic cobra fight in the beginning of the match. So please shut the fuck up.
I don't think that's innovative.
I don't like fighting robot animals isn't like innovative. It's like what can you do in the game world?
A freaking robotic cobra that's moving.
You're
like
saying
an
the
actual
idea
snake
is
in the
innovative
game.
strictly, but the gameplay, they're saying the gameplay is pretty much, there's nothing new. You're saying the idea is innovative and what you've seen like on screen is innovative.
I guess too, it is about perspective, but what I'm saying though is like, what do you care most about? Do you care most about what like the Tears of the Kingdom, like Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, whatever he mentioned with contract? And no offense, I don't know exactly what it is in that game, but do you enjoy that? Which sounds like it sounds like some tedious shit to me compared to actual gameplay, tangible gameplay that changes the way you.
That is gameplay though.
I know, but I'm saying like, what is nobody explained to me what that was in Tears of the Kingdom? In Zelda Tears of the Kingdom.
You have to play it. It's kind of hard to put into words, guys, right? But basically, they've expanded the mechanics in Tears of the Kingdom to like an insane degree. Like if Breath of the Wild feels like a baby's toy compared to this game, right? Like it's kind of night and day.
Mechanics let you basically.
I'm overwhelmed with what I can do, and like it's like wow, holy shit. So honestly,
let's say
that's the most innovative thing I've played.
Yeah, but let me help you out, Fred. Like, let's say there's a body of water.
I agree with that.
There's a body of water blocking your way to, like, like you can build. Yeah. I've seen somebody build like a fucking like a cart that took them across a bridge, like just little. Like you said, you have to like look into it because I haven't really, I haven't put any time into it at all. Really,
it's just I mean, again, it's perspective. Everybody got their opinion on that. I just know for a fact, or at least for me, that. I mean, look, if people like Tears of the Kingdom and all of that, compared to what I like on Horizon, I get it. I genuinely get it. But at the end of the day, one of these shits is almost in 4K, and the other one is in whatever fucking resolution and frames it's in. So, I mean, if y'all want to say if y'all want to sit here in front for Nintendo and people in the comments saying Horizon is this, that, and the third, listen, motherfuckers, especially who. Shoot roll. I see people saying shoot roll, etc. Motherfucker, can you shoot and roll? I want to know that much. Can you shoot and roll? Probably not. So yeah, like, and that's just my opinion about it. But again, I don't think he named anything truly innovative that's really going to change shit up. That like he didn't. I'm sorry, he didn't.
But let me play devil's advocate.
You're bringing up Tears of the Kingdom because
you're bringing up.
You should play it, man. Just play it.
Honestly, I'm probably not going to play it. That's why
I know you won't because you're not into Nintendo.
If you don't want to take my opinion serious
for
something
you can play it on PC.
I completely understand. I get it, but I'm not fucking with Nintendo.
Play it on PC.
I feel you on that, but I'm just saying that's real innovation right there for sure.
If I can put into
that's amazing.
I can't really put into words what I consider innovation, but if I show someone like Tears of the Kingdom, like okay, I click. I get what you mean by innovation. Like if. It's like the gameplay is very innovative and it's very creative and it like stimulates you in all the right ways, like a game like that should. Like it makes you think. And I like games that teach me. I like games that teach me how my mind works. Right. So like when I'm playing Tears of the Kingdom and I'm figuring out how to solve a problem in the game, right? It kind of tells me a thing or two about myself, how I think in my brain. And I don't know, that shit
sometimes feel like a genius playing that game.
Yeah, that shit
is like an idiot.
Yeah. And I got some of that from Elden Ring, but Elden Ring had a lot of copy paste things in it. But it was like Tears of the Kingdom has been giving me a really good like I get euphoric playing it.
If you enjoy the game, I'm like this is just discourse conversation, like because people I see people Delta, why you get mad, motherfucker? I'm not even getting mad. This is how I talk. Relax. It is how I talk, but I'm going to push back on people.
I didn't think you were mad.
I know, no, you did. It's just, some people now, they might not know me. They might not used to me talking this call. No.
But to be fair, like strictly brought up, like one's running in 4K, one's running at 500p or whatever.
So I guess your guys' what you consider
feel that, but that
innovative
doesn't
is
make
like
it
you like
Yeah,
the
that's
visual
resolution.
innovation.
Yeah.
You like the visual innovation of Sony games. They're technical marvels, right? Like Horizon is gorgeous. Like
Pushing the
jaw-dropping
envelope,
gorgeous.
strict. I mean, for 10 years. I mean, like
facts.
Yeah.
pushing the envelope.
Pushing the graphical
It's just-
envelope.
It's just some pushback, but I'm always going, respect, people for whatever they, whatever they choose to play. Like all of us got our different, our different stuff, man. So,
But hey, we're all talking real. We haven't really seen anything that's truly next gen, have we?
no,
Like,
we haven't.
I don't think so.
The only thing that I've seen, I'll say is, I don't want to say it's close because we don't necessarily know it's close because we haven't seen it yet.
Homestars.
But I'll say that the one game I feel that feels next gen or two, Ratchet and Clank, and I'll say Returnal. Those are like two games.
Demon Souls remake looked pretty good too.
And Returnal to an extent, like because it was still in 1080p due to all that stuff going on.
Cyberpunk with ray tracing is pretty fucking sick. But so
that's another one that came on PC. So shout out to PlayStation putting that shit on PC because
fucking Cyberpunk with ray tracing. Like, you've seen it, Meds, right? It looks fucking phenomenal.
No,
it looks crazy. I just started playing that like a week.
It's just like it seems we haven't had like a very good looking
Iman, what up, bro?
Like next gen looking thing yet. But that I don't know. Stalker 2 is looking pretty good, but we'll see.
Stalker 2, Stalker 2 look pretty good.
We're gonna see how that turns out. That's what I'm. That's mainly what I want to see at the Xbox showcase. Stalker 2, like we have to see some more. Hopefully, what they were showing us wasn't just selective, but fuck, dude.
Oh, Demon Souls look crazy too, and I'm not a Souls fan, but Demon Souls looked insane.
Yeah,
bro. Listen, you guys, like I know a lot of people, like especially Nintendo fans, will push against like fidelity and shit. Like, bro, like that's why we buy next gen. Like, we want to see a jump in these consoles, in these games. Like, we want to see a jump. We want to see these games being pushed to the limit. Like, damn, like when you look back at certain games running on certain engines, like a Killzone 2, or like, you know what I mean? Like, you want it. Like, you look back Crisis, you're like, god damn, like look how like that game was fucking doing so much back then. You know what I mean? Like you want to see that. You spend money on your PC or your console. You want to see the best fidelity. You want to see these games being pushed to the absolute limit. I'm talking about, and like, I'm going back to the multiplayer thing. Like, that's why people, bro, Apex is so popular still. It's not even a game that I like or enjoy, but I can understand why it's popular because it's different. Yeah, is it a BR? Sure, but it's just different enough with unique characters, unique abilities, your whole shield system. Like, certain games are going to stick and be around because they do something that's unique and different. Whether that's art style, whether that's gameplay, whether that's mechanics or characters or whatever, you know. And I just think multiplayer games have been kind of dropping the ball. Like, bro, honestly, like Call of Duty to me, I'm so sick of it, bro. I'm even Battlefield. I go back to it, I play it, I'm like, this is not it, bro. It's just not. Maybe it's just me going through a phase. I just feel like these games are just not hitting the way they used to, bro. In my opinion.
You're not interested in jumping into multiplayer. You want an experience, like a single player experience.
No, I want, bro. Yeah. I'm dying for a SOCOM, bro. I'm dying.
I see what you mean. Okay, so yeah, you want a good multiplayer. Yeah. I mean, honestly, to be real with you guys here, I play like a shit ton of Mordhau, man. Like, I play a fucking ton of Mordhau. And a lot of people are, what the hell is that? It's like I found my single player game where I like to dump my hours, right? And people, like, a lot of people miss that. They're like, I don't have that. And me and Meds, like, for a year, tried playing CSGO with Alex, right? We put like 500 hours in total. And we got really heated. Like, Meds at one point called me a retard. He's like, fuck you. And the thing hung up and left. And I was like, fuck. And yeah, dude, no. But I've been putting I've been enjoying Halo Infinite. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know. But I've been enjoying Halo Infinite. And Season 4 has got me excited. The new armor cores, the new maps. Super Fiesta has been so sick. I've been having a good time playing Halo Infinite, which is not what I would have said a year ago. A year ago I was suffering through the battle pass of Halo Infinite. That was trash. But it's very good now. And if you guys haven't played it yet, I would play it. Like, I fucking have a good time with it. Blaze, I think you've played Halo Infinite.
Yeah, bro. Halo Infinite, I told you, as fundamentals wise, gameplay wise, I love it. I just wanted to see them add more to it, and I feel like they're starting going that direction, especially with the Forge and community making better maps than the damn developers and shit like that. Like, trust me, I wanted Halo to win. Trust me, I really did. Like, all the bullshit, all the trolling aside, I really did. And I actually when I played it and I played the campaign, I enjoyed the fuck out of it. I beat it, honestly. I enjoyed.
I
that
beat
game
the
a lot.
campaign as well. I enjoyed the campaign too. It's just it was a shame because it felt like it could have still been more, right? Like obviously, like it was like fuck. This campaign should have been $30, man. I'm just saying. This campaign should have been fucking $30. And the split screen co-op with your friends is kind of laggy still. You know, they need to work on that more. But
gaming in general just is, man, look,
yeah,
it's not been as good, bro, because again, dog, like these old white dudes behind the freaking scenes making decisions about games that they don't play. It's all about money. Fuck them. That's what's going on in my city.
Yeah, I mean, Counter-Strike 2 is coming out, so
and you know they're just putting
that'll
out
be
shit
dope.
before it's ready. They giving bullshit ass PR statements all the time, just like Naughty Dog's little bullshit. Bro, listen, when I seen the little, I didn't even read it. I was like,
well, look at fucking recently with Overwatch, they don't even have the PvE that they were promising the game was going to have.
bro, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 still don't even have, like, they didn't even release the API for them to like properly.
Please,
I played
track statistics.
I mean, from my perspective, the multiplayer games and the single player games have been releasing pretty like unfinished, pretty broken. There has been complete stuff, but even like the best of it is running wonky, right? Like Elden Ring ran wonky.
I'll say this, the last
Elden Ring ran wonky. Tears of the Kingdom runs wonky. God of War ran flawlessly, I think. That
the
ran
last
great.
real good game we had that ran really good at launch was Hogwarts.
I
Man.
was
No,
gonna say, I feel like that had some
that-
issues as well.
That ran pretty well. That pretty like that.
Hogwarts didn't
that-
have Hogwarts
Dead
didn't
Island
have
2
many
ran
issues.
well.
Hogwarts didn't have many issues. At least on my PC, it didn't have many issues. And then maybe if you've been playing on like a series
Okay,
X or
Mr. 4090. Listen, man.
What was you playing on, man? What was you
Strictly
playing
G.
Hogwarts on?
Whoa,
What was you
whoa,
playing
Strictly-
Hogwarts on?
I didn't
Strictly?
play the game.
Oh, so wait.
You have a 4090 strictly?
Yeah.
Of course he
Motherfucker.
does.
What?
Yeah. I got 49.
He's a gold chain gamer.
No. Okay, you know.
Bro, I'm having a heart attack
I'm
with the
gonna be nicer.
Celtics game,
I'm gonna
bro.
be nicer to you, strictly. You know. Just, you know.
Bro, I am having a
I would
fucking
like for
heart
you to
attack,
share
bro.
your fortunes with me.
Matt, you want to hit that super?
Oh yeah, let me get that. So we got a 1999 from Rami Reen.
No,
we can
thank you so
criticize
much.
games as a service games, but Sony will be needing 1 or 2 service games to avoid too much reliance on Call of Duty money. Activision Blizzard King deal changed Sony's plans. Fair Game and Concord CGI trailer on Showcase means that they passed Bungie's review. Okay. My question to that, and it's something we haven't brought up yet today, but there's a lot of talk about Bungie today out on Twitter and shit like that, about how basically all the live service games have to go through their review. And my question is, who the fuck made Bungie the authority on live service? Destiny is ass.
Destiny.
Yeah.
No, they should, because they know how to get that shit done at this point. So yeah, they should go through Bungie.
I don't know about that. man.
Look, I'm at this point, whatever it takes to get these shits to release how they need to be released, that's what they need to do.
So
And
I mean,
if that means going through Bungie to make sure that they QA their damn product, then do it.
Personally,
That's why,
so
that's
like,
why PlayStation got Bungie. Is that not why PlayStation got
guys,
Bungie?
so
Yeah, and I
like
don't think
Bungie is
I don't think
also
it's a great idea.
Bungie is also notorious for fumbling like launches. They fix the games really well over time, right? But they fumble launches quite
Yeah,
often.
So they fit in perfectly with 2023 gaming.
But guess
Yeah.
what? But guess whose games usually release at a very, very great state?
Say
PlayStation,
that
right?
again. Oh,
Don't play.
Yeah.
PlayStation usually releases games in the best state than everybody else.
For the most
I
part,
think
yeah.
I agree. I mean, like their first party titles run really well. On
All
their
right,
console.
so-
yeah,
Who did they sign Bungie, right?
yeah.
Fuck.
there's
All right, then that's what. All right, there we go. That's why, because what we saying is, I know. Did the Celtics lose?
They're about to. Yes, sir.
Damn.
That's what he was looking at.
No. There's 3 seconds left though. Y'all
Nah,
crazy.
2.
It ain't over.
I don't know. Well, it's been a while since Bungie made a multiplayer like PvP, right? There's PvP in Destiny.
Well, it's
right?
coming soon. It's coming soon. We're about to see it with Marathon.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes with Marathon.
Yeah,
It's supposed to be
I
like-
do think
it's like their blueprint for Halo.
I think it's a good match though. I mean, Bungie, they know how to do live service games, but their games haven't released in a good state. PlayStation, they haven't done good with live service games, but they release games in a good state. So
I think we're seeing Sony in like their early phase with this shit. Like they're gonna start getting the hang of it. But
yeah. Sony definitely gonna get the hang.
yeah,
of it.
I mean, like because like they were doing a bunch of single player like nonstop.
We just
right? But, like their multiplayer lineup is pretty like lacking, and I think they want to try on that. Which I highly encourage it. I'm like I highly encourage that, and people like no, but I'm like I think it's cool that they want to try multiplayer games, but.
They have to, bro.
But like a live
but it's
service,
just
but
that,
like
like-
modeling them in the live service.
Yo,
way, like,
can I say something with this topic, fam?
Yeah.
Yeah. Go
All
ahead.
right. So, like, but what I'm saying is like, it's multiplayer, bro. It's multiplayer. Like, it's a match made in heaven. Like for the reason I just said, PlayStation, they launch games in a great state, but they haven't done good with live service games. I personally think PlayStation is going to do the thing with the live service games, but they got to prove it.
I mean,
Simple as that.
Bungie's been the blueprint for good, for good
minute.
multiplayer games for a very
I
long
was
time.
overseas when you know what I'm saying, so that's why it just makes sense. Like, why wouldn't you want them to go? Why wouldn't you want a live service game to go through Bungie as a QA? Look at Destiny's success, bro. It's a no brainer.
No, it absolutely is.
Super successful. $5 from Delta. Bungie's one of the few to surpass their all-time peak player
Game
count.
over, Celtics won.
That's why. That's why Sony lets them oversee
What?
it. The gas lineup.
Celtics
Bungie
won.
put Naughty Dog in check. Something. I mean, like, I wonder how poor the state of factions or the concept was for Bungie to be like, nah. Like, I wonder.
It has to be bad, right?
Because, like, I mean, factions. What did you guys think of the first factions?
Bro, I'm behind. What? We
I
won?
didn't say it.
It's over. You won. It's over.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
Dude, factions. I never cared about factions. I know there's a lot of people, at least in the community, that I frequent, like that love it. But like in terms of the overall gaming landscape, I don't think that game is huge. That's why a lot of people don't care that much. Like, do you think people care? Like, I know a lot of people that we know care, but do a lot of people care? I don't know.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Strick, what you say? Like, do you care about this faction shit?
No,
So,
but I
do I
was
feel like
interested.
it's
I was interested in seeing it. I guess. So
I
no, I
mean-
guess I did care. I guess I did care. I guess I wanted to see it.
I did care until they put out that bullshit ass PR statement.
Oh,
Yeah, dude. It's like I don't.
and they only put it out because Jason Schreier.
Hey, hold on. No, hold on. Shout out to the Celtics because I just told y'all motherfuckers that there was still 3 seconds left on the clock.
Fuck you. Yo,
Yeah,
Stricker,
yeah,
I
they
love
won.
you,
They
bro.
won.
Fuck yeah. Let's go.
Bro, if Miami blows a 3-0 lead, they'll never live it down.
They're
Yo,
gonna
can
blow
y'all
the
hit
lead,
that
bro.
like
They're
button,
gonna
bro?
blow the
There's
lead.
130 people. Hit the like button, bro. We're
Yeah,
at
what the hell,
69
guys?
likes.
100
Please.
likes now,
Please, man. Please, man.
please.
Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all.
Please.
But listen, I want to just say this, bro. I just won $500. I want everybody to suck my dick that lives in Miami. Thank you so much.
You guys ever seen the video of the guy smashing his TV after losing a bet?
Yeah.
Guys like,
Bro, I never bet. I never bet either. I never do it, bro. I like. I'm a. I always
I only
jinx
bet
myself.
on strippers. That's it.
Fuck yeah. But look, nah, honestly, Delta, thank you for the 5. But listen, bro, like I guess this Bungie game that they're making, by the way, is one of their first titles they ever made, according to
Yeah. Marathon is one of their first games. Yeah.
So that's something like they're passionate about, and it was their first love, basically, before Halo and all that. So that's pretty fucking dope, bro. You know, and listen,
fire, bro. It's
it is gonna be fire. Who's
And
like, I know people looking at it like,
gonna
oh,
be
it's
good.
CGI, bro. It's gonna be good. It's Bungie, bro.
That's the thing. Like, we can be. So I compartmentalize what I be upset about, and I know that sounds crazy, right? But like, I'll be upset that they showed CGI, but I'm not upset at the game. Does that make sense? Like,
Right.
I know Marathon is going to be fire. You feel me? It's Bungie. So, and this is the first time I'm gonna be there day one for Bungie because I was overseas when Destiny dropped. So I can't wait because I know Bungie is going to be on point. They're under PlayStation, so you know they're not going to release that shit in no crazy bad state. We in there like swimwear.
Strictly, what's the last Xbox game you played?
How far out do you guys think it is?
A long time, probably 2025, 2026. Bro.
2025, I'm betting. Yeah,
Yeah,
2025.
And think about that. I want you guys put this in perspective. When you think of the year 2026, just add time to your life. Like, think about how old you're about to be when that. Just that's all I'll say. Like, bro,
I
these
think
games,
2026 is going to be a lit year for gaming. I just have a feeling for that.
bro,
one,
these games are taking a long time, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, thank God gaming's like, you know, as long as I don't lose my fingers, bro, I'm good, bro. I'm gonna be gaming, I swear.
Well, we
This-
I mean, we
listen.
can't really complain because we have so much to play.
This
Like,
is exactly why we need and always going to need a legit solidified multiplayer title. For just this specifically, when you don't have single player games and all that shit, this is why you need multiplayer titles right here.
Right. Everybody got a backlog, but guess what?
You're gonna play
You
the
know.
multiplayer game.
Yeah, everybody looks at that
Yeah.
backlog. They might touch it for a little bit. They might say they're gonna get through this game this year, but bro, let's be real. My Steam library alone, it's
It
like
ain't getting touched.
Fact.
ever.
The
Because
games
we-
go on your backlog for a reason.
Multiplayer, bro. The addiction and grind to multiplayer and the satisfaction and reward you get in certain like.
well, I think
it's-
it's like
again, single player is different. Like I enjoy single player just as much, but for something completely different. But multiplayer is just for longevity wise. You know what I'm saying? So that's why we need the multiplayer titles. Man.
Strick, can I
That's
ask you
why-
honestly, what's the last Xbox game you played and enjoyed?
Who?
You.
Oh,
Yeah.
Damn, when the last time I did play Xbox game?
Halo
Oh, you know what?
2.
No. Wait, but was it a specific game?
Whatever the last Xbox game you played, but you enjoyed it. You're like,
Oh,
you know what,
Forza.
shit, this-
Forza.
Oh,
Forza
man,
Horizon
damn.
5.
Forza 5. Forza
Yeah.
Horizon 5. Forza Horizon 5 is fire.
Yeah,
No,
that's
I
fair.
know, but I didn't. You know, I wanted. You know, I was hoping he was gonna be like fucking Gears 1 on the. You know.
Oh, yeah, Forza the only thing because I still want to play Gears on my PC. I was waiting to play it
The last one for
bro.
me,
Hell
the
yeah.
last one for me was Hi-Fi Rush. That shit was sick.
only
really-
because I know graphically that shit's gonna look bananas on PC.
Has Forza?
Oh, yeah, Gears
has
5 looks
Forza?
incredible.
Bro, let me ask y'all something. Honestly, because has Forza frog leaped Gran Turismo as like the racer now? Like,
I think it has, and I think it happened years ago. People don't want to admit it, but I think so.
Man,
Are we
you
talking- are we talking
you-
about the
no, you on
arcade?
motherfucking-
Are we-
you
are-
on fucking crack?
Are we talking about arcade Forza? Or are we talking about
I'm
Forza?
about
well,
to say
that's the
Sims?
thing. That's the
It's
thing.
not
I
even
don't know.
comparable.
Forza
Well, if we're-
Sims, I don't think so, but the Forza arcade games, yeah. Because, like, I mean, Gran Turismo is a sim at the end of the day.
I didn't play the Forza arcade, so I don't know. But I know
Yeah.
one thing: GT7 is an Olympic sport, and the other isn't. So here's that.
Yeah, like one
I
is
don't
one
think
is
that matters
one,
at all.
one is a racing
It does
sim.
because there's literally whole ass competitions and tournaments. So yes,
Bro,
sir.
people slide a ball of ice across ice in the Olympics. I don't.
It
I
has
don't get it.
nothing to do with Gran Turismo 7.
Well, what I'm,
I
I'm
think-
just saying. What
My,
I'm just
my point.
saying.
My
what
point
I'm-
is I don't give a fuck about the Olympics. I don't care.
So,
Oh,
like,
and my point is, you sound crazy saying Forza better Razzle.
Bro, all right, listen.
I mean,
hold on.
I think you sound crazy, but I'm not gonna.
Let's
fight you.
go!
Frit.
talk about
So-
some fucking
yeah.
Forza. You crazy as hell.
So you think Gran Turismo, the motorsport, is still better than Forza Motorsport?
No, I didn't say that.
I don't-
What'd you say?
I
I,
do not
I just
know-
said I just said that the Gran Turismo racing simulator is more popular than Forza's racing simulator.
Yeah,
But the Forza arcade motorsports arcade games, you know, like
Horizon.
Forza, no, Horizon 5, sorry. The Horizon, yeah. Those games are more popular overall than the Sims themselves. So like I think that's why, because like Forza Horizon 5 did crazy numbers.
I mean,
But
think,
that's all I was saying, like, because it's like, you know, you got the racing sims and then you have the arcade Forza games, which is like it's vastly different. It's like it's way fucking different.
I can't compare. I personally can't compare GT7 to Forza Motorsport because I have not played Forza Motorsport.
you only
So
play
I don't
Horizon.
I don't
Honestly,
really- I
before
don't- I don't wanna
between all three,
Can I finish? I don't
Sorry.
want to compare that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even like comparing it to the regular Forza because it's two completely different things. GT7 is like, you know, more you're legit learning how you're legit learning race cars, bro. You know what I'm saying? Forza is more like, you know, I'm pulling up, have fun. We're going to do some races, you know, drive around the city, have fun, blah, blah. So it's different. There's different reasons to play.
I like
But
dirt.
I
I
can't
just
compare it to Motorsport because I never played it, but I am playing Motorsport when it dropped.
I just like dirt more than both. I like dirt. If you haven't played dirt, dirt's sick. Like,
I'll
Dirt-
say this too. I'll say
Dirt,
this.
dirt
too.
is so enjoyable. If you haven't played
like
dirt, play
Dirt.
dirt.
I like
I like dirt more than Forza or GT.
I mean, yeah, that's your opinion. I like Dirt too, though. I think Dirt's fun.
Yeah,
It's a
dirt's
fun
really
game.
good.
Sometimes,
Yeah.
sometimes what they're trying to like. Sometimes you guys got to be, you got to look at it like what's more enjoyable and what's more like realistic. What you know what I mean? Like sometimes things are more enjoyable, but you might know that you know broccoli's better for you to eat, but you like eating candy. Like you know what I mean?
Honestly, too, is also fair to say like your opinion may change day by day. 2-3 days you may want to play Forza because you just may want to have mindlessly fun driving around doing shit. GT7, you may Tuesday and Thursday, whatever, you may feel like, hey, I want to really dig into my racing bag and learn some shit. So it kind of just depends on what you may feel like at that time. Like right now, the reason I don't even play GT7 is because I have no desire to
beat
boot
that
up
though,
my
yeah.
PlayStation. I don't, bro. I don't have I have a 4090. I don't want to boot up my PlayStation to play that shit at 60 frames anymore. Now, that's why I look forward to Forza Motorsport though. It's gonna be on PC.
So you're saying console guys are peasants?
No, you trying to get me to start
what he
shit,
said.
but no, that's not what I'm saying. A lot of some of them are annoying though because they act like they don't know what a perspective is. That's but
no, but you said you won't play it at 60, bro. You don't want to play it.
Has anybody here ever like played Assetto Corsa?
And let me say,
that's a really popular racing game on Steam.
It is.
Like there's a
very
huge
popular
collection. Yeah, it's got probably the most amount of content support of any of the racing games out there.
No, that's a fact.
And let me say this: it's like one of the things I was wrong about, even with PC gamers, is why they would wait. Like now, I truly get why people will wait because motherfuckers is not going to sit. They're not dropping back down to 60 frames at something that's not even 4K. I mean, people tote 4K, but it ain't 4K. You know what I'm saying? So like a person who gets to play these games at 150 frames per second or 130 frames per second at all ultra settings, like I'm not trying to drop down to that shit. It's respectfully because I got mad love for Sony and PlayStation. What they produce a software that's next to no one. But when it comes to hardware, oh yeah, I've moved on for that.
Yeah, you got a little taste of 60 and you don't ever want to go back.
See,
I've moved on from that.
But are you willing to wait though? Strictly, are you willing to wait?
It depends on the game. It depends on the game.
Okay,
Metal Gear Solid, I'm not willing to wait.
Okay,
let's go. Metal Gear
Solid, GTA, I'm not willing to wait, but I don't need to because it's gonna be on PC day one. It truly depends, man. But honestly, I think most games now I don't mind waiting for. Reason being is because a lot of them are coming out broken any fucking way. You know what I'm saying? Honestly,
can't blame me on that one. Yeah, they are releasing broken. Yeah, they are.
Yeah, and it's like, bro, I want to play the Horizon DLC, right? But it's gonna come out on PC anyway. I might as well wait because I'm gonna play the whole game over again anyway. You know how crazy that. You know how crazy
might be a couple years.
Bro,
before
ultra
that
wide,
drops,
hell yeah,
bro. Horizon is gonna look insane.
I'm seeing rumors. I'm seeing rumors that Ghost of Tsushima and Demon Souls are dropping on PC this year.
Yo, Demon Souls is like that PC drop that I've been expecting for a while because the first time Demon Souls was showcased, they accidentally showed
PC.
Yeah, they accidentally
PC. Accidentally showed us coming to PC, and now that we know about Jim Ryan's whole slate, I'm pretty sure it's
that Demon Souls PC shit was no accident. I mean, it was an accident, but
they got caught slipping. They got caught slipping.
We know it's coming to PC,
and that's what I'm saying. Like Metal Gear, like all of these games, Metal Gear is going to PC. So bro, if they tell me it's coming out on PC 6 months later, I just might wait. I mean,
they said it's coming out on PC, period. So it's probably day and date, bro.
If I will cry and happy if it's day one on PC.
Probably day and date because they announced it. It's on every system. It's not exclusive.
That's true. But PlayStation got some exclusivity with that.
Bro. No. There's no exclusivity.
No exclusivity.
You know, this is like
they only said
I gotta find that myself.
On the regular trailer, it has all the consoles listed. It has PC, PS5, Xbox.
Well,
they only put PS5 on their trailer. No, I didn't say any of that.
I don't know. We might have to wait for that. I gotta.
Maybe it is, but they haven't said that it is though.
Yeah. It's unclear. Basically, is all we're. It's very unclear.
Bro, listen, bring Demon Souls, bring Bloodborne, just like Ghost of Tsushima. I would replay that. That's the whole thing right now. Like I want to jump into. I see Horizon, like Strictly said. I seen Horizon DLC. People post on Twitter. Beautiful volcano. This shit is compressed on Twitter at 720p and it looks gorgeous. I'm like, dude, I want to play it so bad. But
hey, yo, is this Travis Knox dude 98? Is he a troll?
I don't know.
Why? What do you say?
Who?
He's saying stupid shit. You want to come up here and talk?
who are we talking about? Who?
He said Horizon will not look good on PC graphic. Nah,
What?
Bring your ass up here,
What?
You got
Bro,
all that to say. Bring your ass up here and speak, because you.
He's
talk a lot in
clearly
this chat.
he's clearly either uninformed or trolling.
I hope he trolling, because
gosh.
you already know.
That already like
this is
Tears of the Kingdom's already like fixed on PC for the most part.
Bro, it's
like,
4K 60 on PC Zelda. Like,
Bro,
why
I
would
beat
you
it on
play
PC
that on,
before it came out.
right? Why would you ever play Zelda, the new Zelda on your Switch when you can play it on an ultra wide at 60 FPS at a high resolution? It's crazy.
it's kind of crazy because Nintendo is like the money's right there, you know. It's like this is a license to print money on PC, and they're like,
Bro,
nah.
crazy.
But you know, I understand though, but maybe there's that leans, you know, like maybe
lot of this
what
was,
they say is like they just want the software to sell on the console, but it's kind of nuts because if you're losing money by not porting to PC because people are playing it now anyway on PC.
I don't understand why GT7 is not on PC yet.
Yeah,
I
that's a
know.
good
Yeah.
point.
I know.
GT7
That's
is
coming
good.
though. That's
Yeah,
probably
it's,
coming,
it's,
bro.
it's definitely coming. They counting their money on that. That's gonna be they're gonna make money.
That
off
would be huge
GT7
on PC, bro. PC
It
gaming
would.
racers.
Yeah,
it would
dude,
be.
dude, the steering wheel support and everything would go.
Right.
It would go nuts on Steam. But I was always thinking like a game like Tears of the Kingdom on Steam would probably top everything in like its first day.
Bro, all Mario Kart, all that shit. will
Mario
come
Kart, if all that shit
Bro,
showed
Mario
up on
Kart
Steam
would
one day,
clean up on Steam.
Yeah, it
But
will.
yeah, I don't think it's
Bro,
Nintendo's
Mario
very
Kart
old
would
school.
go crazy on Steam. That it might literally be the best-selling game of all time on Steam. Just like
yeah.
And games
No,
Who
sell like
wouldn't buy
7,000
Mario Kart on
now.
Steam? Who wouldn't? Like
Yeah,
that would
facts.
sell 10
Like,
million
come on,
copies
bro.
the first few months, bro.
you ain't like, hey, we be gifting Mario Kart at that point. Yeah, y'all trying to play Mario
Hell
Kart?
yeah, I'll be like, yo, stick my credit
Dude,
card.
you know,
in.
people
No, I got-
people would be like
Facts.
CS:GO numbers. CS:GO
Hey,
numbers would probably dwindle.
you
There'd be
picture-
more Mario Kart.
Can you
people.
picture a Discord lobby full of us playing Mario Kart?
Mario
That's
Kart,
gonna be
bro.
crazy as fuck.
or Mario Party for that matter, the mini
Bro,
games.
Mario Party, Splatoon would go hard. On
No,
Steam.
we good with
like,
that one.
All
Isn't
we
it crazy
can
how we're all like
Splatoon would
Nintendo's
blow up on
awesome.
PC.
No, it would. But
Bro.
I'm good with that. Yeah.
all I
They
can
would,
hear though is Blaze. You know, Blaze. He be in racing games. He be like, "Fuck, I stay fucking up on this last part, man. God damn it, this why."
Bro, because I'll be beating Strictly's ass, and then I'll hit a pole. And he'll be like,
Lies.
he'll be like, yo, I'm right behind. He'll be
Lies.
talking shit the whole time where I'll fuck up. You know, he'll get in my head and shit. But that's the old. Listen, that's the old Strictly. Strictly hasn't fucked me and you for speed in a long time because he don't want that word. You know.
Hey, it's funny. I would still literally boot up that shit and beat your ass. I get it.
Nah, we had a lot of fun. 24K, man. All good.
dude.
Nah,
Yo,
we
but it's
did.
11:30,
We did.
chat.
We did.
And I would love to talk to you all day, but you know, I really ain't got
Blaze?
shit to do. But I definitely want to get the fuck up out of here. But I do,
Yeah,
appreciate,
yeah.
player.
Facts, me too. Yeah.
Blaze
I
wants
do
to go
appreciate
drink more.
everybody.
Blaze wants to
Hell
go
yeah,
drink
I
more.
do need another beer, bro. My girl
Yeah, and I
texted
wanna
me
smoke this
about
weed,
Go
bro.
Puffs. Fuck yeah. So look,
Yo.
Trying to smoke.
let me just say to
too.
the chat, thank you for everybody pulling up, bro. We have some decent numbers tonight. I appreciate that. Appreciate the love. I know it's been a long time, and for you guys to show up like you did, I appreciate the hell out of that. Thank
Yeah.
you for Tango for sharing the link. Thank you for showing up. Strictly,
Yo.
just text me link. Don't. You know what I mean, that's all you
I
need,
love
bro.
that. I
You
love
already
that.
know, bro. I love you. Pull up. You added to the show. You seriously you added to the
Sure.
show for sure. And Med, you already know, bro. The co-host
Yeah.
with the most. You already know, bro.
It's fun meeting you, Strictly.
Hey, you too for Tanga, man.
I had a
Hey,
guy-
Travis,
I-
hey, Travis, I'm fucking with you. There ain't no hard feelings. You feel
I
me?
had a good chat.
Don't be in
I
there
liked
trolling,
it.
'cause I'll literally call up anybody. It really don't matter.
But
But no. Yeah, it ain't no literal. You know what I'm saying?
He's
crazy.
talking to you, Troubleshoot Gaming in the chat. Wherever
Yeah,
you are.
That's
Fuck you,
mad.
Troubleshoot Gaming. Fuck you,
Yo,
Troubleshoot
Troubleshoot
Gaming.
gaming, you too
troll.
for sure.
That's not
That's
Meds.
shit.
That's his alter ego. There's Meds and his alter ego Troubleshoot Gaming. They're two different people.
What a fuckboy Troubleshoot Gaming is.
Hey,
Yeah,
No
that guy
doubt.
doesn't
Yeah,
even have
I'm really
long
glad
hair.
you pulled that for Tanga, and you too, strict shit.
Gian, what up,
In a
bro?
minute, bro.
No,
I've been
hey,
worried
guys,
about
keep
your
in mind,
ass.
I had just come off talking to Colt Eastwood, and then I came over here. And
I know.
Damn, so you had a much better time over here. Bet. Cool.
Wow, dude, I had a good time on both sides, man. Dude,
Fuck
that was
yeah.
a really fucking cool discussion. I had a good time. I was
No,
like,
no,
yeah.
yo, straight. I listen. Like I said, thank you Strictly for showing up because I know it's late for you too,
Man, I
and
appreciate
and
you,
for
man.
Tanga, I know you do the double show today. Anybody that does a double show has time. I
Yeah,
appreciate
and I
the
got
fuck out of
some editing to do after this. So, like, yo, Med saw the sneak peek. He knows it's a banger. It's a
banger.
certified banger.
it. All your videos are. Yo, send some viewers my way, huh? All the fucking shows you do.
Yeah. Yo, I posted the stream in the Discord. So like we'll send some people over.
I
I'll
appreciate it,
talk about this stream on the video. I'll be like, yo, I was on
Appreciate
this
that,
stream
Pimp.
and that stream. But most people were like showed up to the like, oh my god, this is the first time for Tang and Colt Eastwood collide. You know, so like
No, it was pretty civil, to be honest. I was surprised.
it was very civil. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
Colt didn't like dodge the questions, so I was like, all right, cool. Like you know, He just told us the straight up truth about Redfall behind the scenes stuff, and my jaw was just dropped. I was like, what?
I gotta tune into that later for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, for sure. But chat, thank you again. Y'all have a good night. Everybody that pulled up, all the guests, thank you so much. Be easy.
Yeah. All right,
see you next
everybody.
week.
Have
for coming,
yourselves a
gang.
good night.